Azrael will get an active here, actually.
Oh.
Getting a double kill, which means Azrael will come
huge.
back. It really is, but that Vulcan is going to get in the air, I think.
No, if he can live.
Will Carry steal his energy?
Damage.
Oh, this! Look at that energy bar!
What is that? Oh, he's back up!
Oh,
no! Azrael! What has he done?
No! But he takes him down! Azrael, you shot! You shot! Wow! No! Oh, the health swap, the active from Carry. No, but it doesn't matter. Unless Azrael does some insane shenanigans right now.
Oh, he might.
He does have an active. Andrea's dubbed. Oh, it's all on this Azrael now. Oh, but he's going to be blasted by Carry.
That's brutal. It's over. Here we go. The active incoming. Unless he pops back up right now. Andrea,
then again.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. No chance.
It's too strong.
The damage over time from Waldeck's happening. Azrael does return huge damage. And now Gurk's dead, so we do get the healing.
Hold on. Oh, Benny's dead. They're all dropping. What the fuck is going on?
Oh no! Scribe, does he definitely not have a treasure train? Like, what is this? The thing is, he's not lost any attack. By not running the armor pieces, he's just definitely lowest HP.
Sherlock is dead.
Yeah, he's following everything else.
Oh my god.
If the team's as bad as it looked.
Vulcan's in the air. It's
No! Vulcan! Oh my word!
What the fuck just happened?
Azrael! So Sherlock health swap, and then Azrael finished off the Vulcan. No!
Can health swap Vulcan's attack? Waldeck's still up.
Oh, so Waldeck will get an active. That's terrifying. Waldeck does so much damage. Okay, yep. That's so much damage over time.
Oh, but Russell's still up.
Yep. That ticks mark is on Forkis. We need Forkis to die here. If Forkis falls, that's going to be huge for Dragon.
It's so close. Oh my god!
Wow!
Holy shit! Man with the 0 HP clutch.
The backline Betty getting taunted is great for Mesa, actually.
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
Russell's up.
Russell did get up, so...
Oh, Vulcan dead.
Forkis is a brilliant counter to Andrea, because every single buff Andrea gives just triggers Forkis' mark, which is what we just saw there, which was nuts. Although,
It's
look,
not
Russell is... Oh! Wait, did Forkis one-shot Vulcan?
Yeah.
Oh my...
Gary.
Go!
Come on.
Is it-
Ignis, die.
Yes!
Ignis. Come on. Come on.
Russell...
Come on.
Russell is so low HP. Yes!
Yes. What?
Mesa, you did it! The energy steal on the Ignis. It's unfortunate. Ah, and then the Twine's out. Betty's got you. Russell's in the air. Vulcan hits. Energy stolen from the carry mark as well. That Forkis. Is that 3 crowd control effects? Betty is a menace this tournament. Then again, it's not all lost for Flamin. He does have Vulcan here. Potentially... Oh.
Antoine. Betty, come on. Give him a break.
She is crazy, man. In more ways than one.
Is Carrie going to steal his energy? No, he's up.
Oh! Bro! This is insane! Then again, the Amon-Ra bubbles can tank this. We've seen it happen in previous tournaments.
Is it enough?
There's so much damage reduction.
Here it comes.
Oh, mate.
Easy. What? Wait.
That was a bit of a mix-up. It was tanked and then it wasn't. Wait, unless... Hang on.
Oh,
is he control immune? Wait, no.
He is.
Yes.
He's got to be.
That's...
But he
oh
didn't
my
kill.
word.
He didn't kill. What?
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup. It's your host, MKX Jump, and your co-host, Smeegs. Are you excited, Smeegs?
Hello. Always finals day for ihxc.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited to see if there's going to be people that can bring it up from the losers bracket. We mentioned towards the end of yesterday, Palace looks probably in the best position to do that. We're going to draw our attention to 6 teams or sorry, 6 fights in the losers bracket today, which means we are going to be saying hello, or sorry, saying goodbye. I'm getting all my words wrong today. Saying goodbye. We'll say hello to them initially before kicking them out of the tournament. Yeah. But yeah,
there's an element of politeness to this.
Oh, of course. There's a bit of the Britishness, right? Yeah. You Australians still have a bit of that in your blood, right?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, today, we're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of our competitors until there's only one left standing. It's all about the finals today, and I'm excited. A lot of Vulcans still in the tournament. No surprise there. Definitely the scariest of the heroes. But Carry, Sherlock, even Azrael have been putting in really good work. And I've enjoyed seeing some surprise heroes as well. I want to see what Director's Gustin can do this tournament. So, exciting,
yeah,
I think, across the board.
The Gustin's been a surprise packet, hasn't it? We've seen some teams where he's used very well. And then there's certain teams where he could have been built quite a bit better.
Yeah.
But overall, he's proved interesting.
I think when you consider as well, though, that the Gustin, if built properly, can steal energy, it really helps in the Vulcan mirror matches. And I think Director is going to lean to that.
Yeah, we saw a match yesterday where I think Gustin stole energy from a Vulcan, and then it was given back, and then Mim stole energy from the Vulcan, and it was given back, and then Carrier stole energy from the Vulcan, it was given back, and Elena stole energy, and it was given back.
Yeah.
All in the course of one round.
Yeah, there was just so much going on. Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what comes into play today. We're going to kick things off with our first losers bracket fight. For those of you wanting to keep up with the bracket itself, you can get a link in our chat there where you can go ahead and make sure you're staying up to date with the bracket to see who is still in and what matchups we have yet to come. So make sure you're keeping an eye in there. We will be posting it with our moderation team occasionally. The challenge link will be in there for you guys to see. I'll bring it up on screen now as well so that you guys have a quick idea of what to expect. You can see right now we're going to be checking out losers round 2 here at the bottom, where we have Trident and Palace, followed by myself versus Steven, then it's John, and then it's Ficus. The winners of those fights will go on to fight each other, and then we'll draw our attention up to Mr. Wheels, Average Free-to-Play Noob, Director, and Rubido, all 4 of which stand undefeated. And it'll be cool to see which of those makes it all the way to the finals. One of those 4 most definitely will. But the question is who?
Who's your money on?
I think Director. I think actually in the Gustin, the energy steal from Gustin, if it comes through, I think it will help Vulcan mirror matches. And I think that's probably the biggest clincher. I think Vulcan is very strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vulcans in the final. And I think Gustin will make the difference there. That said, though, there are some very good teams in this tournament that don't run Vulcan, and they might even make it quite far too. So it all just remains to be seen. Should we start off with our first matchup?
Indeed. Let's do it. Palace versus Trident.
Yeah, Palace and Trident. Walk us through these teams, Smeegs. What do you make of both of these?
Well, like we saw yesterday, Palace is running a pretty... Actually, I wouldn't say standard Vulcan lineup. You've got Speed Attack, Mirror Ticks in slot 1 with HP, Crown, and Drea. That's pretty standard.
Yep.
However, things get spicy with the Attack, Melodic Strings, Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
With HP, Lucky Cat, Vulcan. That's standard. Speed HP, Rui Sherlock. He proved very good with his the extra CC capabilities. And a bit of a wild card with Ada, Speed Attack, and Grimoire. So it in his matchup against Mr. Wheels yesterday, he got I would say a bit unlucky overall. Like it could have easily gone either way. Very solid team. It's just got to execute, and whether or not it's got the consistency to do that later on, if it progresses, well, that remains to be seen.
Yeah. I think
on the other hand, go on.
I was gonna say choosing Azrael over Carry is it's choice for Palace, and the Azrael can put a lot of pressure on, but you aren't disrupting the enemies as much as you would if you had a carry. So I think that is the one thing that just slightly slipped him up in the matchup against Mr. Wheels. And Mr. Wheels was bringing a Tix as well that was equally speedy, so you have disadvantage as a defender there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you lose out on an opportunity to stop an opposing Vulcan by removing carry.
Yeah,
but you never know. It could work out.
Trident.
On the other hand, we've got one of the more interesting teams of the tournament. Trident running a slot 1 attack HP Lucky Cat Eloise, block HP Demon Bell Ignis, speed attack Rui Tix, holy damage attack Melodic Strings Waldeck, very scary, holy damage attack HP Grimoire on Kirimaru, always fun to see, and speed attack Mirror Carry, which is always solid. We did notice some inconsistencies with Trident's team building here, like the Rui Tix means round 2 active, which did help him in his last match against who was it? Dings Bombs, the fabled good and evil team.
In general, I don't even think Rui Tix is necessarily bad. I think it's you are pushing into the round 2 active, and you've got Waldeck to help keep you alive. So I think on certain teams it can work. But I would argue if you're doing it, you have to run elusive carry, which Trident is doing. But
yes,
yeah, you see some teams where they're not doing that. You're like, just put the elusive on Tix, man.
Yeah. I mean, Tix, yeah, he's got his Horrify. It's just a case of whether or not you think you'll get more out of him with the Rui than you would with a more damage-focused artifact or something along those lines.
You are giving carry a second round to steal your energy.
Yeah, the only other interesting choice is the Ignis for me. If ideally you're wanting to give that Eloise control immunity, you'd want Ignis to be low HP.
Yeah.
But she provides healing, which otherwise Trident's team is missing. So that's it works either way.
Yeah. So if you had to call it, who do you think is going to take this one?
I don't see Trident taking down that Vulcan before it gets in the air.
No.
There's not really any crowd control aside from Tix. Carry might be able to do some disruption, but for how long? There's Palace's Tix to worry about. There's the Azrael that'll keep coming back and sniping you off one by one. Look, I'm going to have to give it to Palace here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Palace's team just seems to be running a bit more potency. Trident did bring a bit of a jokey team, trying to run all the newbie heroes that we recommend to newer players when they're starting an Idle Heroes account. So if anything, it's been a pleasure with Trident. And if he does win this, that's pretty epic. Let's go find out. We've got Palace here 100%. In the driver's seat. Tix, Andrea, Azrael, Vulcan, Sherlock, and Ada. Let's see how it goes. So, of course, starting with Ada.
Ada first.
Eloise
returning serve.
Yeah. Oof. Tix killing Tix.
Killing Tix.
And yeah, if the Waldeck gets an active skill here, that is potentially fantastic. Does put out that damage over time.
Gets it on the Andrea.
Oh, wow.
Tix dead.
Yeah, that is actually
solid.
Huge. The only issue now is the Vulcan.
The Vulcan's up.
Yeah. So we're going to need some ridiculous damage pressure to take that Vulcan
kills. Ada's pretty much dead. Carry kills.
Yeah, I think the HP bars are too low here, even with a block from Eloise. Unless you can magically kill Vulcan, it can't happen.
No.
That's it.
Closer than expected.
Yeah, I think honestly, if Vulcan is able to be stopped here, Trident might have a way to win through just pressure alone, right? Waldeck, Tix, and Eloise's counters could be enough. but Vulcan just punches you in the face. That's
Yeah, no, absolutely.
yeah. What?
I wonder, is the obviously the actives don't matter with the Rui Scepter, but are they speed tied otherwise? The
The Tixes? Yeah, Elusive Mirror and Rui offer the same speed stat. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, so
So-
unfortunately, Trident's Tix won't do an active in time, but
No.
we'll
But
still
yeah.
get a basic off.
Let's see how it goes the other way around. This time with Police in the attacking seat. What will happen, though, is there is a speed tie between the carry and the Tix. So Trident's carry could steal Police's Tix's energy, which would be massive. Because that then means Trident's Tix could get to go.
Just out of curiosity, Place is asking which team we used to attack with. In the
We
chat.
used, I think, the third team he's got.
Yeah, it looked all correct on.
Yeah,
on
he
the
has
battle
2
menu.
teams with the exact same heroes. They're just all slotted in different orders.
Yeah. Okay. Eloise is holding in a bit better here, but that Vulcan's still going to go up, unfortunately, and Waldeck died before doing much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, Eloise putting out the pressure here. We've got the silence on the Vulcan. That's really big.
Yeah,
If Carry can steal his
huge.
energy, that would be amazing.
The Onkiramaru active is gonna Wow! Oh, holy crap!
Oh, that's crazy. Yes, Police. The Ada is
Okay.
using speed attack. She went first. Yeah. Oh my word.
All right, and then the silence has gone from it. Oh, carry.
Wow. Well done.
The silence
Absolutely.
from Tix was clutch.
Yeah. That was really good. Well done, Trident. Getting a win there was really, really nice. Congrats, bro. That is super clean. And
Right, 1-1.
yeah, that is epic.
Okay, we do need to run that first fight back.
Oh, okay.
You were using the test as opposed to the ihxc team, which is identical except for a different stone on Ada.
Really? Oh, okay, that's really
Oh
irritating.
boy.
All right. Scribe, if there's ever any teams that look almost identical, just literally just change them. Just so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's all bad then. Okay. In that case, we'll have to make the first fight void. So we'll make Police currently 0 and we'll go again. All right.
All
Good
right.
to know. Alrighty. Just bringing it up now. Just fixing things here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so many of the teams actually look almost identical. Oh yeah, they're right
Alright,
next to
so
each
we
other
wanna
in the
go
team
with-
order as well.
ihxc.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
in any case, I'm pleasantly surprised by that performance from Trident's team.
Yeah, that was really, really good. So Ada coming out here doing less damage, as we can see with the HP build. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Are we
don't
going
worry
to get
about
to
it,
see
Police.
Waldeck with an active?
Yeah. This might actually work against Police here. He might not even win this fight if we can stop the Waldeck here. Sorry, the Vulcan here. But he's a good sport for identifying that and noticing that. He knows his account better than we do. There we go. Eloise swiping out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Waldeck killing the ticks, so he's going to die shortly too, which might work in Trident's favor here.
But the
but
Vulcan
the
is
Vulcan's
in
up.
the air. Yeah, that's really scary. And getting healed by Andrea is devastating. That's one thing about
Yeah,
Police's team.
Ticks went down.
He's got a lot of ways of keeping the Vulcan alive, and there's no anti-heal from Trident. Yeah, that doesn't change anything there, thankfully. So it is still 1-1 to Police and Trident. So, little hiccup on our part, but didn't affect anything. Let's go jump back in, this time with Place defending. Alrighty. Let's bring it on.
So, it looks like Trident's really depending on that Tix to put out the silence buff on, or debuff rather, on the Vulcan. Probably the Andrea as well.
Yeah. Oh, Carrie hitting Vulcan, but not putting the mark on him, so she's not going to steal his energy. Azrael, ooh, dead.
Ooh.
Tix is
Oh,
dead.
killing Tix. Waldek's dead.
You're going to need some insane damage pressure onto the Vulcan here. It's going to be hard to do. I mean, Eloise is putting the swipes in all the right places, which is good. But she's not
Tix
doing
is dead.
enough. Yeah, but I think the healing there that Andrea gave the Vulcan is just too much here. Do get an active from Eloise. Ooh, then we could see some big end around damage if Eloise keeps the...
Depends if Carrie
swipes
comes back in time.
Yeah. Oh, it does rip through the shield.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Nah, the healing from Andrea, too much.
Oh, Eloise lives! Oh, but
holy
no, she doesn't.
Oh, no, never mind.
No, the reason that went
The
that
buff
way...
from, the order of operations.
yeah. So she gets her counterattack, and then she dies. Yeah, we've seen that happen with Betty's a few times. We're like, oh, they lived! Oh, wait, no, they didn't. It's just the Vulcan's
You
passive
live?
damage
No.
comes through later. Yeah, but that's going to be a win defensively for Palace here. That's a great position for Palace to be in. Next win for
It's
Palace.
still Azrael doing the most damage.
Yeah, that
He
doesn't
is a
surprise
nasty hero.
Really, really good. All right, let's jump across then. This is potentially our final fight. Palace in the driver's seat, which means he has speed advantage. Good luck, buddy. Let's see how this plays out. We get the Ada going first. We get the Tix active. Killing the Vulcan. Oh, my word. Carrie does steal energy from Vulcan. That's good. Yes, killing the Vulcan. Sorry, not Vulcan. You know what? I think that energy steal on Vulcan might just give this Eloise enough turns to kill him. So watch this space.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Big if true. Azrael back though. Tix with a full heal too from, never mind. Sherlock doing Sherlock things.
Yeah.
Right,
Trident's
active.
is still alive, which is exciting. Health swap into Eloise.
It just needs to
wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, he is still locked in. Will Carrie mark the Vulcan there? No, she doesn't. Oh, no. The pressure's brilliant on Andrea.
Andrea nearly dead.
Yeah, unless... Oh, never mind. Andrea healing himself back up. And the Vulcan, too. Disgusting. That's why anti-heal is
and
so
full
important.
Energy.
Yeah. Here comes the wolf. Carrie can still steal Vulcan's energy here, but Carrie needs to get lucky. And she gets it.
Tix has done nothing this... Oh, solid.
Yeah, this...
Yeah, Tix has done nothing the whole match.
Palace... His Eloise is free. You might lose this one, Palace. You're taking too much pressure here. Come on, Trident. Oh, my word. Everything's so low.
Oh, the health swap from Sherlock on the Eloise.
Yeah, I think Vulcan's dead.
Oh,
it's close.
Oh, come on. One more hit. Ignis
there it goes.
Kills him.
Wow.
Azrael's back, though.
That is
Can
crazy.
Sherlock hold in enough? No. Onkiramaru with the finish. That's a defensive win.
It absolutely is, which means it's 2-all. Oh, my word. Eloise. Whew. Who expected this tournament? Not me. Honestly, this
She's well built.
Yeah, she's a great hero. It's surprising. I think it's because we have less control than normal. And also, Auspicious Lucky Cat gives you that control immunity, which can make the difference. It is literally next one wins. We've seen both teams do it. This could go either way. Yeah, you thought this would be Palace's easy peasy.
Now, this should be Palace as the attacker to make up for the missed fight at the beginning.
Yes, that's actually a good point. So wait, have we made a mistake here?
No, we're good right now. They've both attacked twice, they've both defended twice, and they've both got a defensive win either way.
Okay.
But to keep it the way that it should be based on the lineup, Palace should be the attacker 3 times, which this would be his third.
Okay, perfect. So Police in the driving seat here. Okie dokie. We got it. Thank you, thank you. That's our radio coming in from Scribe, keeping the tournament balanced and fair. Right, let's bring this one in. This could be it, actually. It's all on
Okay.
Trident or Police here. Trident needs to get a defensive win again then. So it all comes down to where the steel goes and if we can hit that Vulcan.
Waldeck's dead. Returning
Not getting the
serve on
mark.
ticks.
That's unlucky. And oh, Carry's dead. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. We need a big active skill from Tix then. We need the silence. It is possible.
Here we
It is
go.
completely possible. Here he comes. Hitting everyone but Vulcan.
Wow.
Oh, the 1 in 5. That is devastating. Oh, Trident,
Yeah,
man.
that's...
That is heartbreak.
And that, kids, is why you don't gamble.
Yeah. Well, I always find gambling is one of the ways you win these tournaments, to be honest. You just need
Carry.
to... Carry. It doesn't matter. He's in the air already. You can't steal it when he's up. And it's not enough, even with the attack
And
steal
they're
from
all
Tix.
down.
Yeah. Wow. That is ridiculously good. And that puts
Ooh.
Police through with another win. Congratulations, dude. Staying in the tournament, sending Trident home. But Trident went down valiantly. Very well done, buddy. Very, very well done, Trident. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Really cool
Well
to see
played.
his team. So, yeah, that's our first fight.
Much better performing than I expected, so props to that.
Yeah, perhaps that'll open up some more people wanting to experiment with Eloise in future tournaments. Very, very cool. So, who have we got up next?
Well, we've got yourself,
Mm-hmm.
MKX Jump, up against Steven.
Interesting. Now, if I remember right,
So-
Steven's running his Dark team.
He is indeed, with the Alakita as the wild factor here, but overall it's a speed attack grimoire carry,
Mhm.
speed crit melodic strings Drake, holy damage attack HP Lucky Cat Aspen, HP Snowheart Ammon Ra, HP Demon Bell Elena, and the aforementioned Alakita with a speed crit elusive mirror build.
Nice.
It's solid. He did well against Flaming's team, but not so well against Dureka, who is one of our undefeated teams currently. And
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
going up against your well, you've what I'm honestly not sure what sort of team I would call yours. You've got a mix of the burst with Waldeck in there and Sarja. You've got stun with Gloria. You've got the sustain with Garuda and Elena. You're a bit all over the shop.
Yeah, the idea here is to have Sarja put out pressure onto the lowest HPs. If it kills them, that means there's only 4 left, so Carry can steal energy. And you've got Waldeck, who is ridiculously good, Elena with the anti-heal, and then Gloria was there to hold Rui Scepter. I wasn't really sure who to put in. She was there to counter Sherlock's. I think my own Sherlock would have been better in hindsight. And the Garuda was there to give me some insulation against Mims and endgame stuff. But honestly, I think if I'd have just had a Sherlock, I wouldn't need Garuda. And a Tix would have probably been more serviceable. So the Garuda and the Gloria, I'm not happy about. I wish they were other heroes. But Garuda wins fights sometimes, and Gloria can clutch stuff. So they're okay heroes. They're not bad by any means. They're just not as good as they could be. But I think it's
absolutely.
enough pressure for Steven's team. But we'll have to see. There's lots of tricks and weird things that Steven's team can do, and that Aspen is scary if he gets an active.
Yes, scary boy. Although I do think you had some trouble against average free-to-play noob in that your Sarja wasn't able to get the kills off initially, so it meant it didn't domino into the rest of your pressure plan.
No, so maybe we'll get to see that happen today.
Yeah, I would think that you'd. Well, we've seen with Steven's team the Drake is pretty squishy. Obviously, the carry comes back, but the initial kill is what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. So, if you had to call it, who do you think's going to take it before we jump in?
I think you'll have a bit too much pressure for Stevens, Aspen, and Alakita to go to work.
All right, let's find out. We've got ourselves Carrie, Drake, Gloria, Elena, Garuda, and Saja up against Steven's Dark team. So, here we go. Let's see what happens. So we're going to start with Saja. Oh no, Alakita's the fastest.
Oh, Alakita.
That
Here
might
we
disrupt
go.
some speed.
Oh, only killing the carry.
It's not too terrible. We do get the energy steal on the Aspen, which is nice. And Elena's got him marked as well. So he's going to get pretty much punished. And you can see the energy mark on the Alakita, so she won't be getting another active skill, I don't think. Okay, Petrify hitting the carry. Just got to get through these Aben balls.
Look at the HP. Like, they're being melted.
Yeah, there's lots of pressure, lots of damage over time. I mean, Waldeck's not even dead yet. That's the other thing, is he hasn't even had to go. And it looks like that Elena's just going to die. And that's going to be all she wrote, I think.
Yeah. Oh. Carry's not going to do much here.
No, it's 6v1. Poor Carrie's going to get deaded. Just depends on who kills her. She can dodge for all her life, but I do think she dies. And if not, Sarge is going to finish her off with an active. Never mind, Waldeck gets it with a basic. And that's going to be a win for my team.
Solid.
Yeah, pretty decisive. No heroes dying there for me. And that's 1-0.
No.
I think that's one weakness of Steven's
Waldeck
team.
as he's intended.
Yeah, it's funny. Steven's team, because he's running all darks, he doesn't get any damage reduction from his auras, which is difficult. Makes it quite the struggle.
Yeah, not ideal.
No. Right, let's jump in with this team. Steven, this time, our attacker. Let's see if Steven can get this for himself. Be nice to see Steven get a win here. Oh,
okay.
wow.
Killing Waldeck. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Synergizing with the defense down. But now he has to deal with the damage over time pressure from Waldeck. And the Blood Frenzy.
Carry's energy still not... Well, it landed on Carry, Garuda, and Saja, but it's not really going to matter, I feel.
Yeah, I think Garuda doesn't really mind. She can just heal her way through to another active. Saja's probably not doing anything for the rest of this fight now. She's petrified as well, which sucks.
Doesn't need to.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Garuda just steamrolling.
Wow.
Oh, Saja does get to go. And I think she's going to get it. Yep, carry finishing. That's a defensive win.
Oof.
Wow. Steven, do you think he's got something here?
No, unfortunately, I don't. Do you think... Would you have replaced anyone in Steven's lineup with a Mim?
A Mim might have been able to add pressure. It would have been nice. I think when we've seen Mims, like Mim Andrea is quite good for like healing, but I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's maybe the Alakita. I think that could have been interesting. It's hard. They're all solid heroes.
Yeah, the thing is, they're all good heroes individually, but they're not forming a cohesive team. Unfortunately, they don't build off each other.
It is oftentimes not wise to run all heroes from the same faction, as it's nice to try and get the holistic variety by trying to use everyone else's heroes. So, yeah, I think Darks are cool. They definitely support lineups, but you want them to support something more than just each other. Let's go see with my team now in the attacking seat again. Maybe Steven gets a defensive win here. You never know. Alakita missing the Waldeck. Saja getting loads of pressure there. Oh, that's brutal. Carry once again marking the Aspen, so he's not going to do anything this fight. And even Gloria's going to get
this time.
Yeah, Waldeck's damage over time going to do a lot to these guys. They don't have much healing. I mean,
Yeah.
Elena can heal, but yeah.
I'm gonna get a Gloria active and then a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get any stuns off there. Still the potential, though, to get them from the bubble pops. Although Aspen's probably dead here. Yep.
Aspen's dead. Oh, okay. Carry killing Sarja. The problem is I don't see how this Garuda goes down. Oh, energy stolen though.
Yeah, Dia with the heal might help here.
No, not enough.
He
I
might.
think the damage pressure from Waldeck.
It's ran out, though, the damage over time, so it all comes down to whether Elena's anti-heal is going to be enough. Oh, never mind, Garuda's back to full health. Yeah, that's it. I think that's game over.
Game, set, match.
There it is. Stephen, well played. Yeah. Stephen still has his reward to get from the last ihxc, so I will need to reach out to him and give him his story gems for that. But still, congrats, Stephen, for taking part. Cool team, but sadly getting knocked out. And yeah, that's just the way the losers bracket goes, sadly. Okay, who have we got next then?
But you lived. Well, next, we've got John Nomad and Abendyman.
Okay. John and Bendy. Yeah, what was it you were going to say at the end there? Sorry, I cut you off.
Hey, you're right. I was going to say you live to fight another day. Unfortunately, that another day is against police.
Ooh. Ooh, that's exciting. A lot of people want me to eliminate police so that they don't have to fight the Vulcan. Yeah, someone was joking saying, well, whatever way MK goes through this tournament, he has to go through Vulcans to do it. So if he's able to kill them all, it makes everyone else's life easier.
It'll be interesting to see what sort of pressure you can put out on the Vulcan.
Yeah. Well, here we have John, Abendyman. What do you make of these teams, Smeegs?
John's team is it's good stuff, right? It's speed HP Rui Sherlock, HP Crown Andrea, speed attack Rimwa Amon Ra, speed HP Lucky Cat Vulcan, speed HP Demon Bell Wukong, and speed attack Mirror Carry. So all very solid heroes.
Yes.
Wukong we've seen do some good things. We've also seen him do nothing at all. But he's been, well, he was good enough to make it into the second round of losers bracket. He made it past. Who did he fight initially? He fought Flaming, got a 3-0 sweep, and then he came up against Dereka, and you succumbed to Dereka's Gustin lineup.
Dereka's definitely a favourite to win.
Yeah, he's got a very scary team. But for now, John comes up against Abendyman, who really is in round 2 of losers by the skin of his teeth. He's clinging on for dear life.
Oh, yeah, that last fight with Scribe was crazy.
Yeah, well, he's running a speed attack Rui Betty, speed HP Mirror Carry, a crit attack Melodic Strings Wukong.
Yeah, that's going to definitely
important because I'll come back to that in a second, but that's important. Backed up by a block HP Demon Bell Ignis to feed that Wukong energy. Attack HP Snowheart Lissa, important for removing your CC or any debuffs really that you don't want. And last but not least, speed attack AMB Elena for that anti-heal pressure. There's no Vulcan in this lineup, but thus far he hasn't really needed one. I will say, coming back to that Wukong, both of John's got his Sherlock and his Andrea in front row, and that's where Wukong does most of his work.
Yeah,
I would argue. Yeah, those are two heroes you probably don't want targeted by a Wukong, but you have to make that sort of decision, I guess.
Yeah, my prediction is that Wukong is going to one-shot the Sherlock, no health swap, right? It's just shkabonk. Yeah, just instant kill. If Wukong does that, then it makes Bendyman's life a lot easier.
However, you've got to get that Wukong to go again and you've got to pray that either Betty or Carrie lock down the Vulcan, because that Vulcan's not dying before round 3+.
Yeah. One thing as well I notice is John's own Wukong is going to hit into Abendyman's Betty. And with the speed HP Demon Bell, will it have enough attack to kill her? And if it doesn't, he then gets the Twine potential being countered back onto him. So that's something to watch out for. I think,
suspect the Wukong will kill the Betty. It's speed attack Rui.
Yeah, it's not speed HP.
Second lowest HP.
Yeah.
Yes, so the speed HP Wukong, is Wukong particularly quick?
No, Betty's definitely faster. I think Betty's quicker.
So Betty will at least get off one attack,
and she's got Rui's
she's
scepter.
still alive.
So she's definitely faster than a Demon Bell. Yeah. So she's definitely going first. So honestly, Bendy's Betty could do a lot of heavy lifting here. John actually doesn't have much to protect him from CC apart from Sherlock reflecting it back, but I think Melissa's going to deal with that no problem.
Yes.
So I you know what? Bold claim. I think Bendy wins this. I think
if everything goes right for Bendy, he wins. However, I think if that Vulcan gets up, it's lights out.
Yeah. So
it's just whether or not the Vulcan will get up.
Yeah. So I think Bendy's bringing things to stop Vulcan. It's whether those things stop Vulcan. So let's find out. I'm quite excited with this one. So we've got John here with Sherlock, Andrea, Amon-Ra, Vulcan, Wukong, and Carrie. Here we go. Nearly a good versus evil team, Smeegs.
Nearly.
Just got a Sherlock in there. So yeah, the speed tie on the carries is going to be awkward. So John's not stealing from Bendy's, and Bendy hitting the
stolen
Vulcan.
From Vulcan.
Yeah, what a great start. And now we get some Twine out here from Betty. Onto the Vulcan as well.
Twine in the Vulcan, big.
Nice.
Wukong will be going shortly.
Yeah, now let's see.
Amon-Ra.
Can Bendy... Oh, he's going into Amon-Ra bubbles, so that's going to be awkward. But if he's able to one-shot the Sherlock despite that would be good. But no, I do think Amon-Ra bubbles tank the Vulcan hit, to be honest. Here he comes. Yeah. Absolutely getting just denied thanks to Amon-Ra's bubbles. That's one thing we didn't talk about in the pre-fight, actually. Amon-Ra here is...
Very true.
Is faster than the Wukong and counters him beautifully. So I don't really know what Bendy does here. He's kind of like in an uphill struggle. He's going to need a lot of healing, and healing curses on his Wukong, which is the opposite of what he wants. So, putting the pressure out.
No, he's down.
He's just got no damage. Yeah, I take it back, actually. I think John's Amon-Ra just completely denies Bendy's damage. Completely.
Oh.
Yeah, he has to steal Amon-Ra's energy. Oh, my word. Yeah. There's just no coming back from this, I don't think. John didn't even need Vulcan.
No.
Wow.
Right.
Look at that damage.
Whew.
1-0 to John Nomad. Congratulations, buddy. That puts Bendyman in an awkward position. There's no defensive wins out there yet, but that really did show, even in good times, Bendy's going to struggle.
Let's see if he can claw it back.
Yeah. So here we go, Bendy. Same team swinging out again. It's a very fragile team, actually. Bendy did say after he submitted his team, he was a bit annoyed with the lowness of the HP on his heroes. His carry does go first here, though, which is...
Stealing energy on the Vulcan, that's important. Now, can Betty lock down Amon-Ra? Hold on a minute.
Hang on, that's not the right team. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Skip this. Sorry, guys. This is because we have There's multiple teams called ihxc. Unless he's been mucking around with... I think he was mucking around with his teams. Have we checked his teams? Are they still all okay, Scribe? Because I think he's rebuilt his team in the wrong
It's
one.
that bottom. Is it that my lineup 3?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, so I think it was in the slot 1 team, which is called ihxc earlier, but I think Bendy's been doing a lot of testing off between tournaments, so yeah, hopefully that's fine. Right, let's see how that one works here. Okay, carry's still going. Stealing energy not from Amun-Ra, but getting Wukong. Bendy's Wukong getting stolen from. Okay.
Bendy's Wukong dead already.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't see how. Yeah, there's no win condition for Bendy when Wukong's dead.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think... Yeah, he's got no damage. I think that's one big weakness with Bendy's team. He actually doesn't have any heroes that do any damage apart from the Wukong, and we've seen many times before, all eggs in one basket is not a good strategy.
Yes.
You know, we've even seen some of the good Vulcan teams here killing everything with stuff like Waldeck and Tix, like not even needing their Vulcan to go. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Bendy's just smashing his head against a brick wall here, and I don't think it's going to get him anywhere. So
yeah, well, that Vulcan's about to go up. The Wukong's got an active coming. Carry's got an active coming.
Yeah,
honestly, yeah.
Vulcan. I think Vulcan's going to aim his gun, but I don't think he's going to have to fire it. That's my guess here. Yep, that is defeat again. Defensive win for John Nomad.
Alrighty.
Oh boy. Yeah, I was giving Bendy too much credit for his team. Yeah, this team is not good. It's getting absolutely rinsed. The fact actually it struggled against Scribe said a lot, because Scribe just threw some heroes together and was like, there you go, that's a team. And yeah, we'll go in with the next lineup and see if John, this time as the attacker, can get this. And Bendy saying this just proves we need a Vulcan ban? What, the fact that Vulcan's done nothing and you've just lost entirely to it?
Yeah, I don't think Vulcan's fired a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that Wukong's already looking pretty sketch unless Ignis heals him right here.
No.
Unless Ignis heals him right here.
Maybe.
Right
actually,
now.
Actually, yeah, she will. She will, because Wukong's not gone yet. And that will feed him energy? If he's lucky. Let's see it. There it comes.
The
yeah, and the Amun-Ra's...
Yeah, the shield from Melissa has really helped. Amun-Ra's been twined, so that kills the Sherlock. Energy stealing the Andrea, but the Vulcan's still going up.
He needs to twine that Vulcan. He's not getting it. Oh, brother, this is awkward. And Vulcan's in the air. Yeah. So unless he's able to kill with Wukong here, this is game over. He's got a lot of shields on his Betty, though. He might live this. It's only 6 stacks on the Vulcan. I have seen people live through this.
I think it's going to be enough. The Wukong's not got enough health. Crit attack, melodic strings.
Yeah, he probably gets dismantled. Yep, that's it. That is absolutely dead. Whew. Crazy. And there it is. Vulcan finally doing his job, solidifying John with the win. And despite his best efforts, Bendy goes home. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I wanted Bendy to do something there, but getting like stonewalled by Amun-Ra was like big weakness. I think that's a big oversight from Bendy, to be honest.
If everything went perfectly, it could have been done. Unfortunately, it might go perfectly once, but not 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and John's own Wukong adding pressure. We got Sherlock there to dove him and just disrupt him. The Amun-Ra putting out the bubbles, and the carry just built properly. And Andrea's healing was really good. It was never going to happen, I don't think. And also, speed attack on the Elena, I think, was a really questionable choice, because then the Elena becomes just an open target to die. It's just
Yeah,
two really important heroes as lowest HP has me questioning.
yeah. It was an interesting concept team built around Wukong, but yeah, you won't ever get away with having one damage dealer on your line.
Yep.
Because as soon as something comes along that counters that, it's lights out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's jump in with the next fight. Who have we got coming in for this next fight?
We have Ficus up against Kllin.
Okay.
Is our last round 2 losers bracket match.
Fantastic.
So
yeah.
Ficus comes in with a speed HP Rui Betty, paired with a holy damage attack melodic strings Azrael. That thing looks nasty. 3-in-1 split 2, lowest HP. Attack demon Bell Waldeck. So he'll get that round 1 active potentially. HP Snowheart Ignis to feed that Waldeck energy. HP Elusive Mirror Ammon Ra. Solid. Don't think have we seen any other Elusive Mirror Ammon Ra's in this tournament? I don't think so.
Elusive Mirror Ammon Ra? No, we saw Grimoire Ammon Ra in the last fight. Fast Ammon Ra's are good. I find that weird. It's Elusive Mirror Ammon Ra, but then HP. That's kind of got me scratching my head. It's like, huh? Like,
I guess you're getting some extra speed, but you've also got some tankiness, I guess.
Yeah.
But then surely you'd be looking for a 2-in-2 split as well. But either way,
yeah.
And then last but not least, go on.
I was going to say, it's a funny one because like Elusive Mirror is primarily used to make really fast disruptive heroes go extremely quickly, like Carry or Tix. So to kind of opt using it, but then not making it fast. Yeah, it's funny. And then, we got the HP Crown Elena.
So it's obviously paired with the Wolf Pet. It's a bleed focused lineup. There's nothing really poor about this team. It lost to who did he go down to originally? He beat Dings Bombs and then went down to Rubido 3-0.
Yeah.
And Rubido's running a pretty decent lineup as well. So
I think the one observation is Ficus's team is quite fragile.
Yes.
It's lacking much sustain. And I think it's lacking a lot of speed, to be honest. I think anyone that's remotely building a quick team, I think that was the thing with Rubido's team, it was very fast. I just think Ficus's team is too slow. He's got cool heroes, but they just aren't being given the opportunity to do anything.
And furthermore, it's not really equipped to stop Vulcan.
No. So Kwan, what do you make of this lineup? This is a fast team. This is the opposite of what we said about Ficus.
Speed attack Elusive Mirror Carry, speed HP Rui Scepter Betty, speed attack Bullet Bill Tix as lowest HP. It's an interesting choice.
I like it.
I guess
it's brave.
you get your Tix mark on whoever kills them if that person isn't, say, Azrael. Holy damage, attack Demon Bell Waldeck. So both of them opting to put melodic strings on a different hero other than Waldeck. And that melodic strings goes on the speed HP Delacian, which is very nice. I'm a big fan of Delacian lineups if it's done right. Last but not least, HP Crown Andrea for some sustain in there. I do like Kwan's team in this matchup. I think it's just going to be faster than the majority of Ficus's heroes. I think obviously that carry goes first no matter what. Not sure, does the bullet bill provide speed, or is it just the crit and crit damage?
Yeah, it does provide it's speed, crit, and crit damage. Yeah,
Okay.
So Tix will be as fast
Tix...
as some other heroes we've seen, like Carry and people like that who are wearing
Yeah.
fast artifacts.
So we're going to see the 1-2 combo of carry and then ticks before any of Ficus's heroes go, which could mean Waldeck loses energy. Azrael will die before it gets to do anything potentially.
Yeah, I think the Azrael does kill Tix here. I think Tix is too squishy. Even just from just death itself.
Yes, I would say yeah, it's mutually assured destruction, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
Tix will, yeah. And then you've got the Delacium adding pressure with Baldex, well, either Blood Frenzy or Bleed Damage, whatever comes first. It's still a bit squishy, but I think it'll get the job done here.
Yeah, I think Killwin's team definitely has a stronger advantage. I think Ficus is going to need some good luck. Also, I've just noticed Ficus doesn't have that much disruption, just a Betty, which is weirdly enough still lowest HP, even with speed HP receptor. So, yeah, his disruption's very minimal, and I think that just gives Killwin a free pass to punch him in the face. And it's similar to Rubido's team actually. Killwin's it's the same style. It's Waldeck with Delacium, and that was the team that killed him before.
Yes.
So it's probably going to kill him again.
So probably the worst possible back-to-back matchup he could have gotten.
Yeah. Well, let's jump in and see if Ficus can surprise us all as the attacker here with Betty, Azrael, Waldeck, Ignis, Amon-Ra, and Elena. Hopefully he can get something done. But I wouldn't be surprised if Killwin, having the much faster team here, is going to definitely have an advantage even on the defense.
Oh. Betty goes before.
No, this is just Betty's
Tix.
counterattacks.
Of course.
Yeah.
Azrael dead. Tix lives.
Yeah, Delacium's
So I guess
active
if
there doing
Tix-
so much.
Oh yeah. If Tix doesn't touch Azrael, then he's fine.
Funnily
Bit of
enough,
anti-heal coming out.
Yeah, Tix got fully tanked though by the Amon-Ra bubbles. So
Yes.
that's something to note. The Amon-Ra
But now the
bubbles are
bubbles
actually
are
taking
gone.
this whole team. Yeah. Oh, and Amon-Ra is twined, so she's going to have to break free. Betty's dead though. If Azrael
Well, she
can
will
come back,
break. Yes, possibly.
Yeah.
Delacium with another active though.
oh yeah, that is going to be yucky. And
Bang.
there it is.
Wipe.
Huge.
Ouch.
Look at the damage from Delacium. 37.5. Wow. He's a good hero.
I would
He really
love.
is.
I would love to see a Rubido versus Kwan match.
I'd love to see a Delacium in the final. That would be amazing. Really epic hero.
Wow.
Congrats, Kieran.
Solid.
Yeah, defensive win there. And now Kieran is going to be our aggressor. After such a solid fight, it is likely that Kwan probably goes into this, probably just going to 2-0 here. So, yeah, let's get some more big damage. Then again, Ficus could do some crazy things if he gets his crowd control and his Azrael damage in the right places. Just gotta not get hit by Delacium. That is the one thing. Good luck. So, there we go. Big carry energy steal there. That was fantastic.
Okay, so are we going to see Azrael get an active?
Yes, we are.
Oh, kills Tix, kills Waldeck.
But he will come
So
back.
he comes straight back.
Yeah.
Betty with an active. Is he going to get twined? No, misses.
Azrael's
Delacium, so much damage. Kills Amon-Ra.
Mm-hmm. And I think Azrael does get another active here, but he needs Elena to live for it to mean anything. Oh, he's dead to Delacium.
No, Delacium, that is nasty.
Yeah, and the funny thing is Delacium's basics are almost as good as his active skills. So a melodic strings Delacium here is just hyper aggressive. And
yeah,
it's doing it. It's making it happen. Look at that, 20.5.
Yeah, that's... Just out of curiosity, who did Kllin... Kllin went against Mr. Wheels.
Yeah, round
the
one.
Vulcan lineup.
Really unlucky round one matchup. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Ficus is our attacker again.
So obviously, yeah, it looks like Klin's team is weak to Vulcans, unfortunately, but
yeah, that's the one thing with
doing
Kllin.
otherwise.
It doesn't have much disruption. I say that. He's got the carry, he's got ticks. Ticks is too slow, though. I think that's the thing, is that the ticks with this build is just not going to stop a Vulcan. So it's all on Betty and carry. But the funny thing is, I think this is one tiny oversight. Is Kwan put his Betty
kills
in slot 2.
Delacian. Yes.
And that means that Vulcan's basic attack isn't going to hit Betty if he has to fight.
That's a full team twine.
Yeah. So Ficus could get this, actually. There goes Azrael, putting huge damage in.
Azrael.
Wow.
Okay,
Ficus.
Waldek's dead, which it just plays into Ficus's hands here.
Yep. And I think a good active skill from Azrael is going to be enough to take down that Andrea. As long as it doesn't die.
And there's no healing coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then that's it. That'll do
Bang.
it. Well done, Ficus. Not going down without a fight. Yeah, that's what he wants. Azrael and Waldek, Ficus's main 2 damage dealers. Definitely putting it in. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a massive active from Azrael there, killing 3 heroes in one shot.
Yeah. Hopefully he can do that again. Let's see if that's going to be the case. We've got Kwan, our aggressor, here now.
Okay. Energy steal on the Azrael.
Yep.
He's dead. Betty kills him. Tix looks like he will die before getting an active.
Yeah, and dying to passive damage, meaning Tix's Phantom isn't out. Weird to see if Azrael's going to come back. I think because Azrael hasn't killed anyone, it's going to be hard for him to resurrect.
There's a bit of pressure on that Delacium, and Andrea's twined.
Ooh.
Here we go. No, carry.
Yeah. Amaral trying to tank against the Delacium here. And Azrael's back again.
A double active from Waldek and Delacium. I don't think this is being stopped. Oh.
No. No way.
No.
Nice try, Ficus. Kwan getting the win here and knocking Ficus out of the tournament. Good to see Ficus getting a win there, though. That was really good. Well held in. And there we are. Congrats.
Good job from Kllin. Ficus's team, interesting in concept, but too squishy, too slow.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want it to be both of those. You either want to be slow and hyper defensive, or squishy but extremely fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that is going to put Kwan to face John Nomad and myself facing Palace. They're our next 2 fights, which we'll bring you after the break, and then we're going to go and look at Mr. Wheels versus Average Free-to-Play Noob and Dereka versus Rubido. So, folks, we will catch you very soon, but for now, we're going to go take a quick break, go and get a drink, whatever it is you need, go to the toilet. What do people do in breaks, Smeeks? Kiss your girlfriend?
Yeah, they just, you sort of just go still for 5 minutes and, reboot, and when the break ends, other things.
Plug yourself in like you're a Tesla, that's it. Rapid charging. We'll see you in a sec, folks.
Oh, dear.
Welcome back, folks, to the Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup. We have now our top 8. 8 people are out, 8 people stay in. Should we have a look at the brackets, Smeegs?
Let's do so.
Alrighty. So, our top 8 is Mr. Wheels, Average Free-to-Play Noob, Dereka, Rubido, Kwan, John Nomad, MKX Jump, otherwise known as me, and Police. So, 8 very, very cool teams. And, yeah, I think favorites to win have already been mentioned. I think Police is looking pretty solid. Dereka, Mr. Wheels. Lots of good teams out there indeed. But they're my 3 favorites to win. I think we're going to see probably those guys, some combination of those guys in the final.
Yeah.
But don't underestimate.
Look, there's a 75% chance one of them will be there.
Yeah, well, yes. Pretty certain that we're going to see. Well, we definitely see one of these 4 anyway. One of these 4 is definitely making it to the final here at the top.
Yes.
But we'll
shall we turn our attention to back to the losers bracket though?
Yes, yeah. So our first matchup is going to be MKX Jump versus Police. So we've seen both of these teams recently already. So talk us through this matchup. Who do you think is going to get this one, Smees?
Well, I'm really interested to see if your lineup with the Sarja, Carry, Waldeck, and Gloria combo will put enough pressure out on Police's Vulcan lineup.
Yeah.
My concern for your lineup is that Azrael is going to come back. So Sarja might kill him, but he will come back. And I think he will come back with enough time. I don't know how quickly you're going to get through Andrea, Sherlock, and Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
And your Waldeck's lowest HP. He's scary when dying. But your Sarge has probably not got a lot of health either. So it'll be interesting to see if you can pull off enough pressure quickly enough. I think the longer this match goes, the worse the outcome becomes for you.
Yeah, just having to face the pressure from the Ticks and the Azrael while Sherlock is anchoring, while simultaneously trying to stop a Mim becoming afloat. It's all a lot for my team to, I think, master.
Yes, no Mim in this lineup, but
yeah, if anyone can hold it, it's Garuda, but it's whether she can punch hard enough and not get smacked by Azrael's.
Yes. It's interesting. I don't know if that Vulcan gets up, can your Sarja / Garuda do enough?
Good question. I don't know.
So if you get hit by Sherlock's CC reflection, that could be bad news bears. Yeah, it's a really intriguing. It could go either way.
Some things I'm glad on Police's team are Carry and Waldeck.
Yes.
Not seeing those makes me feel a little more comfortable with the fight, but I do think it's going to be an uphill struggle, and I do think Police has the advantage here.
Do you think going for just 3 armor pieces on the Azrael is a bit of an oversight? You could have gotten a bit more out of him with the 3-in-1 split.
Nah, I think it's intentional. I think it's trying to make him as aggressive and damage pushing as possible, and whilst also being as fragile as possible, so that he will die and come back and will die and come back, just to cycle him as much as you possibly can. So, should we see who takes this?
Yes, let's do it.
Alrighty. So we're going to send in here with Carry, Waldeck, Gloria, Elena, Garuda, and Sarja. No carries to disrupt my team, but there is still a Tix here from Police, which can put out a lot of pressure. Let's see. So you should see Sarja go after this Ada here.
No. Okay, Ada goes first. Doesn't kill the Azrael, but gets the stuns off. That's huge.
Azrael
Tix
dead.
returns. Waldeck's still alive. Will he get an active?
It looks like he will. And you can see the energy steal is on that Vulcan, which is huge.
Big.
So he's just going to get yoinked here. Wow! Waldeck
Sherlock's
killing
dead.
Sherlock.
Tix is dead.
Wow.
Ada's dead. Azrael back.
Gloria hopefully getting some
plenty
stuns.
of pressure.
Yeah, lots of pressure. And Garuda still has an active skill to go here, which I think is killing Vulcan. Oh, he just lives, barely holding in, but I think he's going to lose to Waldeck's damage over time.
And, yeah. Unless...
Anti-heal.
Oh, the anti-heal coming in clutch.
That plus
that
one
would
is
have
doing
been
nothing.
Kill on Phoenix?
Yeah.
Okay. Your Sarge has gone down. Let's hope Azrael doesn't come back.
See, now the funny thing with Azrael's cycling is all it does is it just heals Garuda. So she seems to be doing fine here. And that, I think, is going to kick us off with 1-0 to my team.
Bang.
The Vulcan haters will be rejoicing over that one.
Look at the damage spread. That is exactly what your team is designed to do.
Oh, yeah. Every single hero puts in pressure here. My team is not designed to be a one-trick pony. It is everyone working together. And there's 1-0. Really, really cool.
It is. Okay, run it back.
Absolutely. This puts Palace now in the driver's seat. If he gets his Vulcan stopped this time, and Waldeck smacking the Sherlock was big. That was very big. So let's see if that can happen again. All right.
Just checking this is the right lineup.
Is it? Did I put the right one in?
Speed.
Wait, there's an Ada. Is there an Ada? Where's the Azrael?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's the right
It's just
team.
whether it's speed HP or speed attack Ada.
Oh, that's so true. Was it test lineup or the normal one?
We did ihxc. I think that's the correct one.
Yeah. Oh my word.
My goodness, but Vulcan with energy.
Yeah. Oh, Vulcan getting stolen by the Elena. That's one big thing she can do.
Elena, huge.
Yeah. Energy steal from her is massive. The healing from Andrea doing nothing there. Oh my goodness gracious.
Stun on Azrael, stun on Andrea.
Oh.
It's just so much pressure.
Yeah. It looks like that Vulcan is going to fall here. He's going to get sapped by so much end of round damage. He is super, super marked right here. So even though he has energy, I don't think he's making it to the end.
It's not going to matter.
No. And Saja hitting out, killing the Azrael, living, and I think that's Andrea dead. Absolutely devastating. Huge.
Defensive win.
Yep, absolutely. Massive damage from Saja and Waldeck there. That's one thing about Palace's team. Even though he's quick, he is not outspeeding Saja. I mean, his Ada is, but what's Ada going to do to a Saja? So,
not
yes.
much.
Saja MVP, honestly. This is the only Saja in the entire tournament, would you believe? A lot of people, when they saw it, were like, oh, yeah, she exists. She's really good.
I feel like that happens frequently. A lot of people sleep on Saja.
Yeah, absolutely. And
okay.
It could be a 3-0 sweep, which would be ridiculous if that's the case. I hope for Palace's sake it isn't, but he's going to need to win all 3 fights to stay in this tournament. Let's see if he can do it. I am in the aggressive position, which means my carry does outspeed his ticks, which is going to be difficult for him to deal with. But that said, Saja could also just stop the ticks, because ticks could get mesmerized here, which he does. Doesn't get stunned. Oh, he does get stunned, and so does Vulcan. And the energy steal. Oh, wow. The stun on Vulcan might just lock this one up. That is crazy. Absolutely. Stun on Ada now. Wow, that's Gloria doing that. That is mad.
Ada's dead.
Yep, Saja's basic into Azrael. Gloria gets to go here. He's putting more pressure in, buying time for the carry to come back and steal from the Vulcan.
Okay, Doving Garuda. Vulcan's got energy now. You really don't want him to break out and go up. I think he's
stolen.
Energy stolen?
Oh. Yeah, carry came back.
You are landing everything you need to land.
Yep. So true. And there goes Saja with more stun. Oh my word, she's a menace. Oh, wow. Did you know even her basic attack can stun? Oh, that's crazy. Health swap
It's
into the
just
Gloria.
nasty, nasty business.
Yeah,
Vulcan's dead. It's over.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, the only thing keeping Palace here is the doved Garuda. So the moment Garuda breaks free, it's probably game over. The Azrael
Okay, so we got an act. Oh, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
There is a
Wait
world
minute.
where Palace wins this. Garuda needs to break. Oh my, Garuda! Huge! Killing
Health
the
swap.
Azrael.
Health swap. Health
Yeah,
swap.
that was massive. Azrael is still dead. Carry comes in.
Carry. Stealing.
Oh, hey. We still have the Blood Frenzy on the Garuda, though, which is going to heal her up. There's no Elena to stop the heal from Andrea, though. Oh, this could be Palace's win.
And Azrael's coming back.
Yeah.
That
That's
Sherlock living is proving the difference.
Absolutely.
Oh, Carrie died.
Garuda needs a miracle here to win this, and I don't think she's going to get it. She's probably a dove here. No.
Doved? No.
Not enough feathers.
Not enough damage. Not enough feathers. Bang. He's not dead.
I think she's gone.
Can Carrie come back? Can Carrie come back?
Oh, my
More
word.
healing.
Garuda's active. Is it? No, it's dead to Phoenix, surely.
No, hold on.
Carrie. There's no way. There's no way.
Carrie! Carrie returns.
Only to die, I'm guessing.
And Azrael will come back and...
Yep.
Ouch. Okay, defensive win for Police.
Absolutely.
Didn't even need the Vulcan.
No.
That Sherlock is the key.
Yeah, Sherlock Azrael is a disgustingly good combination, and once my team ran out of steam, that was it. I think because Garuda was dubbed for that whole fight, she didn't get much time to get feathers up, so when she finally did get an active skill, she just didn't have it.
It was the same with Waldeck was dubbed the whole time as well.
All right, let's jump in.
Wow. Okay.
Here we go. Whew. This is now Palace are attacking.
2-1.
Yep. Saja, if she can stun the Tix, that would be amazing. Tix gets to go here. Is it going to stop Carrie? No.
Dead.
Carrie dodges. That's probably fine. Waldeck will get an active skill here. And Garuda has yet to be stopped. We have Energy Steal on Ada. Vulcan, though, with a free pass is scary, but he is mesmerized, which means Saja...
Yeah.
Oh, but no, Saja's not here to stop him.
Is dead.
Yeah.
Kills Tix. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Can Garuda come out? Can she kill the Vulcan? She can try. I don't think it's enough. Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, reverse sweep.
Potentially.
Oh, health swap. Azrael's back.
Yeah, Azrael gets this. Bang. Vulcan with the finish. There you go.
2-all.
That is 2-all indeed. Vulcan not even doing much damage there. Only one hero he's hitting.
No.
Wow. Next win takes it. This is absolutely not what I wanted.
Look at all the passive damage Ada did. It's nearly 7.5 million just from sitting.
Yeah, she's a great hero. Ada is ridiculously strong. And it all comes down to this final fight. If we can stop the Vulcan, if we can prevent the Sherlock from doing his things, this team wins. If we can't, my team is eliminated from the tournament. Scary stuff. So here we go.
Okay.
We're going. And the stun on the Vulcan is massive. The energy steal on the Tix. The stun on the Andrea. This is ridiculous.
Okay, but Azrael has an active.
He does. Will Waldeck kill? No, Waldeck is killed.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's bad.
The stun on Vulcan is good, though. If Garuda gets a big enough active skill, it might kill Sherlock in one go. But is she dubbed?
Dead.
She gets dubbed. Wow.
Doved.
That dove, I think,
you still got Saja.
Energy steal on.
You still got Saja.
We do. That's true. Nope, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that said, if Garuda breaks free, there is a big win opportunity for Garuda here. She just needs to break free from the doves.
She's free. She's free. Is she fast enough?
Sherlock dies. Oh, oh wow! This is terrifying.
But she's not going to kill Vulcan before Vulcan gets up.
That might not matter. A good enough active skill.
Oh, it does. She doesn't have one.
Oh, the heal! Oh!
She doesn't have one. A reverse sweep to knock MK out of the tournament.
That is disgusting.
It doesn't matter.
Carry
It's all too late.
Too late here.
Bang.
That was heartbreaking. That
Wow.
was absolutely heartbreaking.
Your Waldeck got shut down 3 rounds in a row. 3 fights, rather, in a row. Your Waldeck never got an active.
Mm.
And it proved the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that was devastating. That was Azrael killing him as well. And yeah. Disgusting. That's all I can say about that.
Your Sarja struggled to kill heroes with that first round active. Do you think she would have done a bit better with Mirror?
If she had at least Mirror doesn't give you any extra damage. It's maybe speed attack would have been better than speed crit. That's the only thing that could be different here. As well, it could just come down to just it's mainly there to stun. Like when she was stunning Vulcan, she was great. It's just unlucky that Vulcan got in the air when he did. Just a speed order thing, which is a shame. But there you go, Palace, well done. My team is eliminated from the tournament. Palace goes forwards as expected, to be honest. But yeah, that was absolutely a nail biter of a fight, kicking off the second part of this tournament. Now, yeah, I feel a little sick after that. That was a horrible series of fights. Next up is Kieran John Nomad, I believe.
It is.
All right.
Alrighty.
Gonna bring those teams up now for the viewers.
Okay, so Kllin rocking the Delacium lineup we saw pretty much just before. Very solid, but its biggest test is now. We saw it fare poorly against Mr. Wheels' Vulcan team, but this one from John is built a little different.
Yeah.
There is potential for Kwan to come out on top on this one. However, Vulcan is just scary, especially with Sherlock there too.
Yeah, Vulcan has stolen an obnoxious amount of fights this tournament. I think it's pretty much decisive now that this is going to be the last tournament where Vulcan is allowed to be used.
Yes.
And I don't just say that out of spite from what just happened. I think the general consensus amongst the ihxc community is this is Vulcan's final tournament. he is not making it to another one.
Well, when 75% of teams are built around countering one hero, that's pretty indicative that that hero needs to either be nerfed or go. And since we can't nerf him, he's going.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, and I think as well we've seen fights get absolutely clutched by Sherlock with either Carry or Azrael. So we've mentioned that Sherlock is probably going to get added to the Carry Azrael clause. I think that will clean up the meta significantly. The problem hero then would probably become Waldeck, and a lot of people are like, don't like Waldeck. Other people are like, nah, he's fine. I don't know. I don't know where I feel about Waldeck. I think that's a conversation for another day. But here we have Kwan versus John. Kwan has a Waldeck. John has a Vulcan. Who do you think takes it?
Yeah, look, I would prefer Kwan's lineup to win. I love Delacium teams. You've got the nasty combo of Tix, Waldeck, and Delacium. I think John's team isn't going to be able to stop the roll-on, to be honest. Like, where does he kill Tix before Tix goes? Where does he kill Waldeck before Waldeck goes? He's not going to kill Delacium before Delacium goes.
I think John's option here is for carry to steal their energy. And I think that's it.
Yes. And we've got a carry speed mirror match. Betty's faster than Sherlock, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, I think so. But either way, Sherlock's going to reflect the Twine back. So that's another good thing that John could have, is Twine reflection.
The Amun-Ra bubbles could prove big against that Delacium.
Yeah, actually, that will tank it. So if John's Amun-Ra gets to do something, that's big. Yeah, there's
However,
no
the
Azrael to
Amun-Ra
target
is
the
lowest
Amun-Ra.
HP.
Yeah, I think that might still be fine. We'll have to see. I think this fight could go either way. I think this is going to be a close one.
Let's see it.
Alrighty, we jump in with Kwan as our attacker here with Carry, Betty, Tix, Waldeck, Delacium, and Andrea against John, who's running Wukong and Vulcan with just generically good heroes. Let's see how it plays out.
Okay.
Carry not getting
doesn't
much
steal
steal.
anyone's energy.
Yeah,
Missing
John-
everyone you want to steal energy from, except Delacium. You got Delacium.
Oh, the dove on the Andrea.
Delacium
That's
nearly
unfortunate.
Oh, Wukong, that's big. Delacium's dead. Betty's dead.
Oh, Carry dodging the Waldeck, denying his entire ability. That's actually horrible.
And then Amun-Ra just blocks everything Tix just did.
Yeah, I think John's got this one. Oh, the dove on the Tix as well. It's just all coming up John Nomad right now. The Twine on the Wukong is unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. That Vulcan looks like he's getting in the air. Yeah,
Well,
I think so.
There's no more win condition, unfortunately.
No, 2 doves and a dead carry. That's oh boy.
And then Wukong goes.
I don't even think we're going to need to see Vulcan go here. I think Andrea heals to full health. Wukong smacks. Yeah, this is probably game over.
All right.
And doved Andrea. Nope.
Sherlock.
Oh well, Wukong had to finish then. Do you think you'd survive 15 million damage to the face, Meeks?
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. And that's going to be a defensive win for John. Very nicely done.
Okay. Locked down the Delacium. That was big.
Yeah.
I think Carry stole energy from Delacium, and then Wukong did enough damage to him to knock him over.
Yeah, the pressure from John's team is very good. And Kwan's disruption just didn't land. It was quite an unlucky one for Kwan. Maybe it goes better the other way, but John now has the speed advantage. So let's find out. Here we go, folks.
Where's that Carry going?
She steals
Misses Delacium.
Yeah, actually, that's quite good. Baldeck also getting to do an active skill. Sherlock not doving Delacium. So this is looking good, actually.
Doving Vulcan, not doving, twining Vulcan.
Oh, but the thing
twining
is,
Amun-Ra, but the bubble's
Amun-Ra is
up.
faster. Yeah, Amun-Ra is just faster than Kwan's team. John's speed HP, Grimoire Amun-Ra, is doing so much to just deny
a lot of twine
damage.
Coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of twine coming out.
Oh, boy.
Baldeck with an active. So there's going to be pressure. Carry's dead.
Yep. Dove on the Andrea is going to stop the healing here for Kwan, which is going to be difficult. Good pressure.
Here we go. Now we ramp up Delacium. Oh, Sherlock, you nasty bugger.
Tix does have an active here, maybe. So there is a chance for Kwan to get something. As long as he doesn't die here.
Oh,
he just lives. Carry. Killing. Oh, the speed.
But Delacium with an active. No, Sherlock! Stop it!
Wow, double doved, and John's team is formidable.
Oh,
Vulcan,
Sherlock's dead. In the air.
Carry can't stop this now. Bang. Huge.
Wow.
53.
That's Sherlock.
You can't believe it, can you? Just when you think there's an inch of hope, something goes wrong. And it was the Carry, honestly. You could say the Sherlock dying and the doves he got, but Carry just being faster.
Carry is faster, yeah, but Sherlock doving Delacium twice when he had an active is what proved the difference there.
And I think that's the downside with Kieran's Delacium. It's not a fast one. It's slow as balls. And that means, like even now, running a Speed Stone with a non-speed artifact is too slow. Because Receptor Speed HP Sherlock's going to be quicker than
you. You've got to run the damage, though, to get the most out of Delacium.
Yeah, it
takes too long to ramp up otherwise.
Yeah, it's a funny dance. Maybe speed attack with a Grimoire would be good. I don't know. I don't know how you'd find the right speed for Delacium here. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Let's jump in now with John as a defender again. Kwan, the aggressor. Kwan needs to win the next 3 fights to take this home. Yeah, I think as well. Even when the Delacium
Amun-Ra.
through, yeah, the Amun-Ra's just. Oh, never mind. She just got energy stole. That's a great
Perfect.
start. But so did the Ticks for Kwan.
And Delacium.
And Ticks is dead.
Okay, you need Boldak to pull out a big active here.
And I think
Vulcan energy stolen too.
Yeah, that's good. This is looking fine for Kwan. Amun-Ra is dead. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, the Waldeck active going into Andre. Nice.
Wukong dead. Big.
Yeah. Delacium, as long as he's
you just need to not be
doved.
And reflected CC. Honestly, Sherlock is so broken.
Yeah, he's so good. Such a good hero.
Vulcan's back up to full health.
Yeah. Stolen his energy, though. That's good. Keeping him down.
Okay, that's a win.
Yeah. There are still hopes for Kwan here.
Carry dodges Sherlock's attack.
Constantly
Come
denying
on.
that
Health swap.
Andrea's healing. That's nice. There is hope. There is hope.
Break out.
It's death by 1,000 cuts right now, so Kwan has the pressure as long as Vulcan doesn't get in the air. I think he can do this. I think Kwan wins this one. The moment the Delacium breaks free from doves.
Yeah, but the Delacium isn't breaking free.
There is hope. There is time. We've got a Betty on the front line as well that could do so. And the carry,
energy stolen again.
Keeps it going. And the active. Yes. Walden.
Yes.
There it is.
Okay.
Now we buy time. Come on. Oh,
Three
my
doves.
word.
3 doves.
Betty's free. Oh, she twines and killing the Sherlock.
Goodness.
Oh, and Delacium finally.
4 energy stolen everybody.
What?
Hold on a second. What is going on?
The carry's back. That's it. Surely now Kwan gets a win.
No. They dodge each other. Yeah, thank God.
That was emotional torture, but we made it. Kwan gets a win against John's team there. It was
okay.
It was like watching 300 men all in heavy armor just fighting against an armor of like 10,000 barbarians, and you're just rooting for the guys in armor, being like, "There's only 300 of you, but these guys are defenseless. Kill them." Oh, it was madness.
Oh dear.
Right, folks. I think if Kwan wins this next one, we're in for a crazy fight. We've seen a reverse sweep already this tournament. I was the victim of it. Let's see if Kwan can pull the same thing on John.
It all comes down to that Sherlock is just so nasty.
Yeah.
Rui Sherlock, I hate. Oh,
Carry
nasty. Okay, missing the Delacium.
Oh, Carry barely got any energy steal there. That was just unlucky for Kwan. Giving Amun-Ra the active.
And Raza.
Delacium trying, just healing the enemy team, just because he's smacking into them. Also, there's a bit there is an issue here with Kwan's team, actually. He's running Delacium, but Delacium is slower than Waldeck. So he doesn't get the added damage that Waldeck would give him, which is unfortunate.
Okay, so Betty's dead.
Yeah.
And Vulcan's up.
That's it. That's game over. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see. Yeah.
Everything went wrong in that one for Kllin.
Yeah. I think
Doves.
the fact that we have a hero who, if they're able to get their active skill, just wins the fight.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah. It's dumb. Ugh. It's funny, we opened it up to the people and we're like, right, here's the heroes you can ban. And they didn't ban Vulcan, which was crazy.
No.
No. I think we're gonna
Because
have to
I think everyone wanted to use them.
yeah, we deny democracy now. And there it is, 3-1. John absolutely coming through with that one, putting Kwan in the trash heap. Poor Kwan fighting for his life. But you know what? MVP of that fight, I want to say it's Amun-Ra. Just stopping that Delacium from doing anything.
Oh, 100%.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Amun-Ra / Sherlock. There was more than one fight where Sherlock shutting down Delacium meant that there was enough time for Vulcan to get up.
Yeah. Well, we are going to have
boy.
to throw down to the winners bracket now. See our folks who are undefeated. I believe we have Mr. Wheels.
Mr. Wheels coming up against average free-to-play noob.
Yeah, now for those of you that aren't familiar with the Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup, Mr. Wheels has won the last 2 tournaments in a row, and I think he's on track to win a third with his team, which goes toe-to-toe with average free-to-play noob. As you can see, we have Mr. Wheels bringing a Vulcan team, average free-to-play noob bringing Mim. What do you make of these ones?
Well, Mr. Wheels' team is just... It's good. It's got the low HP Waldeck. It's got the Rui, Sherlock. Mirror Tix is huge. Grimoire Carry. It's difficult to stop this team. It's got early round pressure with the Waldeck and Tix. It's got Carry for the Energy Steal. It's got Andrea and Sherlock for the Sustained, and then Vulcan just wins.
Oh, yeah.
On the other hand...
Do you think average free-to-play noob can match it?
I really like this team a lot. Attack HP, Lucky Cat Eloise soaks up a lot of damage. You've got speed attack Melodic Strings Azrael. However, I don't think he's going to be fast enough. Speed Crit Grimoire Tix is nice, but low HP as well. The Gustin is the big player here.
Yeah.
Do we know? Do Gustin pings affect Vulcan in the air, or is he immune to that as well?
Yes, they do affect him. He'll take the damage from it.
Okay.
And also, Gustin will potentially steal his energy. So there is that to watch out for as well.
Yes. Kiss of Ghost Mim, big.
That's fun. Yeah.
I can see Waldeck Carry Tix going down after round 1 or 2 from that end of round damage and pressure from Gustin. From the fact that both Gustin and Mim steal energy could be massive.
Yeah, I think this could go either way, and I wonder where the HP is, because Andrea is HP Crown 2 and 2 split, Sherlock is Speed HP Rui Scepter 2 and 2 split, and Vulcan is Cat Speed HP 2 and 2 split. So when all is said and done, who is going to be lowest HP for Mim to target once the Waldeck and the Carry and the Tix have got out the way? I don't know. And I think that's something we're going to have to...
It's got to be Vulcan, surely. The Lucky Cat provides control immunity more than HP buffs.
I think it gives HP control immunity and all damage reduction. So all 3 artifacts bringing HP. Yeah, so
but is it as much as Rui?
I don't think it's about how much the artifacts bring. I think everything's bringing similar amounts, apart from the HP Andrea. So it
could be very close.
It could be close between Sherlock or Vulcan, and also because Sherlock health swaps, it might make it more likely that Vulcan stays lower. Yeah, I'm excited.
I think Gustin will prove the difference if average free-to-play noob is to come out on top here.
Yeah, and I think Mim's Energy Steal is not to be overlooked either. Let's see how it goes. Mr. Wheels in the driver's seat with Waldeck, Vulcan, Carrie, Sherlock, Tix, and Andrea. 6 incredible heroes up against a very interesting team. Well, let's see how this plays.
Righty. Tix goes first. Big damage on Tix. Oh, Tix is dead already for average free-to-play noob. That's big.
Yeah. Oh, the
Justin.
Azrael getting some
Oh,
kills. The pressure is good.
Kills the Waldeck. Waldeck
Yep.
didn't get to do anything. Vulcan has full energy.
Yes. And the Tix is still alive for Mr. Wheels, which isn't great. That means Mim's going to prioritize him.
Gustin's dead.
Yeah, Gustin has gone. Counters from Eloise could prove the difference here. And, oh, Vulcan is now in the air. Oh, Mim going to steal his energy, not enough. Maybe if there was some speed on that Mim, it could make a difference. Now, the healing coming through. Will Azrael...
Nah, that's...
Can Azrael
Could Eloise survive this?
I don't know. Oh, no, Carrie stealing Azrael's energy. That's it. I thought maybe the Azrael could kill the Mim in the sky. Not with that. That's unfortunate. And that's going to be a win for Mr. Wheels. Absolutely.
Okay.
Very, very decisive Vulcan win there.
So, yeah, the Gustin died too quickly there.
Mm-hmm. Oof. But then again...
So Tix and Carrie going first is big.
Yeah, but average free-to-play noob... Oh, I've just realized... Because he put Elusive Mirror on his Gustin, he put Grimoire on his Tix,
and Carries.
Tix is always slower. Oh, that's such an oversight. Average free-to-play noob. That means always Mr. Wheels' Tix and Carry are going to go first. Actually, no, because there's a Grimoire carry for Mr. Wheels here. So there is a chance that average free-to-play noob can do something, but he always has to eat Mr. Wheels' Tix. That's unfortunate. Let's see it. Maybe there's going to be a difference in this fight, but average free-to-play noob is going to struggle.
Okay.
Oh, did we say Mim in the sky? Who said Mim in the sky? Did I say Mim in the sky, or did I mean Vulcan in the sky? I don't know.
Dear Lord. Oh, and the CC on Tix.
Yeah.
Come on.
Azrael, though, big damage, killing
killing
Carrie and Waldeck. But then again, what are you going to do?
Dead.
You can't stop
Didn't
that
get
Waldeck.
to do anything.
No. Maybe Gustin's energy steal comes into play here. That would be nice to see. Nope, Gustin's just dead.
Gustin's dead.
That's it. Speed HP Elusive Mirror build on a Gustin. I just don't think it's right. I think he needs to be more defensively built. Because you're just not stopping
he's
him.
Up.
Yeah,
and unless... Is Carrie coming back?
Azrael
Yes.
might do something.
Which means Azrael's dead.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, dear.
That is devastating. Yeah, average free-to-play noob. His account is just not got the right heroes to stop Mr. Wheels, I don't think. I think this is going to be a very decisive situation. It's 2-0. And I think free-to-play noob needs a miracle for this to be a reverse sweep. Let's see it.
Here we go. Tix. Carrie will clean up Tix. Tix has done nothing for free-to-play noob this whole time.
Oh, wow. The one time Gustin's going for Vulcan, Gustin gets turned into a dove. That is heartbreaking. Yeah, absolutely heartbreaking. And
then Waldeck gets an active. Azrael didn't go at all.
This is just unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, Eloise is putting a lot of pressure out there onto the Vulcan. That's something, at least.
It's not enough.
I want to believe.
I think Eloise is too slow.
Yeah, Eloise is way too slow here. We could pray for pressure, but I don't think we're going to see it.
No. 8 stacks already. Andrea heals.
Yeah, and Eloise is missing the Vulcan. There's too much inconsistency to Eloise as a hero as well, I think. Yeah, Andrea's dead, and I think it's just going to be another wipe. Yep, that's it. Free-to-play noob's gone. Down to losers.
Wow.
Disgusting. So, well done, Mr. Wheels. 3-0, putting you in a really good position into I think it's going to be the semifinals for Mr. Wheels. Very, very nice. And we have our next matchup, again, fighting for a place in the semifinals. Who do we have?
We have Dereka versus Rubido.
Heck yeah. Okay. I love both of these teams, and I'm glad to see both of them making it to the semis, whichever way it goes. Well, one of them anyway. So
yes,
let's show you
indeed.
what we have here.
Another Gustin lineup.
I'm loving
This
these
one.
Gustins, man.
This Gustin lineup could be good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think this is the best Gustin in the tournament. HP with Adama. It's just pretty. It's a good build.
It's tank. It is hench.
Yeah. That's
As
HP
hench
is the most
as a
important stat.
skeletal, as hench as a skeletal lich can be. This is it.
Oh, right. Okay. I was like, where are you going? Skeletons aren't hedge. Oh, it's a Gustin joke. Right, yeah.
Grimoire Sherlock is an interesting call. HP Magic Stone Sword Elena, HP Lucky Cat Vulcan, Speed HP Bullet Bill Tix, and Mirror Carry. This is just good.
Yeah, I love
that
team.
Gustin. Massive HP pool, which means massive pings.
And massive survival. That's the most important thing, because Gustin uses his HP as a resource, so he needs a lot of it.
We have a quick Sherlock, which is... I don't know if Grimoire's faster than Rui. I think it's the same speed, correct?
No, it's slightly slower. It is slightly slower.
Okay, so then is that just an oversight?
Dereka, I think it's a choice rather than an oversight. I think Dereka prefers the active skill because Sherlock's single target basic, 2 targets on an active.
But Rui, we've seen how devastating Rui Sherlock is. It doves, it reflects CC. Oh, and for another, just in case, another dove.
Yeah, so the big difference is that Dereka's Sherlock gets an active skill, so it'll hit 2 targets in the first round. Whereas Rubido's will only
but it's
hit
also
1.
it is slower.
Yes, so unless Rubido's Sherlock hits exactly Dereka's Sherlock, that shouldn't matter. I think the speed shouldn't matter there.
We've seen stranger things.
But we have. One other thing, weirdly enough, about Dereka, because he's got control immunity on the Sherlock, it's less likely that he takes CC and reflects it, which sounds bad initially, but it means you save the magic cards for health swaps more often than not, which can be good. So I think it's a choice rather than an oversight. I think the artifacts of choice for Sherlock are either a really defensive one, or you give him Grimoire if you want energy, and you give him Rui if you want speed. I think that's my triangle of how I would want to see Sherlocks in this tournament.
Which is fair. And then we move over to Rubido, who is running a slot 1 speed HP Rui Sherlock, which I don't think we've seen any other slot 1 Sherlocks. I could be wrong.
We've seen a few in I think the losers. They were getting smacked by Vulcans. I think even John has one, maybe. Which I might be wrong. I think there's a few, but
my memory is poor.
We've seen a lot of them get punched by Wukongs though.
Yeah. In any case, speed attack melodic strings Waldeck. So a slightly quicker Waldeck with melodic strings. Speed attack Grimoire Tix as lowest HP. Should be fine against Dereka's lineup. There's no one there that targets lowest HP specifically, I believe.
No, not really.
Yeah. HP Fan Ada, which it's proven good. It was nasty.
Yeah.
Speed attack Mirror Carry, classic pick. Although, speed attack is the way you want to go.
Yeah.
HP Lucky Cat Delacium, tanky Delacium.
There for the passives more than the actives.
Yeah, with Ada's marks, that's scary stuff.
Yeah, because Ada's passive
this could go either way.
Reduce heal effect. Rubido has the Delacium to continue that effect. There's lots of stuff that Delacium can play with on Rubido's team. This is very much a team built around that. Whereas Dereka's team is just built around I've got more energy than you. Because Gustin steals energy, Elena steals energy, Carrie steals energy, and Fox feeds energy. So it's exciting. I love Dereka's concept. It's just pure energy. And active skills win fights. I think that's a fair statement.
Yes, especially with Vulcan in the mix.
If you had to call it, who do you think
I
gets
can't pick it.
I want to say Dereka just purely because he has a Vulcan, which is the rubbishest reason ever to pick a team, but
it's true.
Yeah.
I think if that Delacium lives, it will do some serious damage. But the problem is, if the fight goes on that long, Vulcan's probably getting into the air.
Yeah. So Rubido wants a fast, decisive win.
But Rubido's team is also built for the long fight. Like the Lion Pet, Sherlock, Ada, Delacium, even Carrie is well, she keeps coming back. She'll be there at the end.
Yeah. I think Dereka gets it, but I'm excited to see.
Me too.
Let's jump in. Here we go. It's showtime. We've got our Gustin here. Let's see how much damage he takes and what he does. Oh my word. That wall deck is dead
Tix
straight
goes
up.
first, wipes the wall deck.
Ooh.
Tix returns serve, killing
Nice.
Tix. Carry dubbed.
Oh.
Energy steal on the Vulcan is big. But the pings.
I think that Vulcan's not going to live, you know. I think I think we could see Dereka's Vulcan go. Gustin bullying the Delacium here is cool.
Oh, Carry dodging.
Hit. Yep. Oh, is there any healing for the Gustin here? That's what I want to see. Oh, there we go. Gustin putting all
Kills
the return
Delacium.
damage. Oh. You know what? One thing I've noticed, Dereka's team doesn't have a way to heal Gustin unless it's Elena. Oh my word, that was... Carry. Oh.
Ada's dead. Sherlock, Carry, mirror match. Which means the health swaps might come in clutch here.
Yeah. That said, oh no, on the
Nope, never
dumps.
mind.
This is crazy. Unless the Carry can just break free here, but that's not happening. She's not getting an active. I mean, there's Fox, which does something, I guess. She's dodging, she's dead. Carry.
Dead.
Commiserations, hon.
Rubido.
Yeah. That's a defensive win.
I mean, yeah, I'm... Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That is Dereka in the losing position right now. Not where Dereka wants to be. Giving away a defensive win so early in this matchup is not good. Maybe he can get it again. Maybe. I think the one thing is his Elena was just denied super fast, which meant he couldn't heal that Gustin.
Yeah. Well, the Tix, Rubido's Tix claps back really hard with the active.
Yeah, Tix is a monster. And Dereka's Tix is doing basics here, you can see. Just dropping onto the wall deck.
Yeah, the bullet bill.
Oh, but Carry winning
energy
the speed
stolen.
type. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
It's not even
Doving
a speed type,
Ada, that's big.
Sherlock health swapping. That's
and
substantial.
Gustin going after
Delacium
again.
Okay,
energy on the Vulcan.
Both Tixes dead. Dove on the Vulcan. Ooh.
Doved. Huge.
Gustin should get an active here, which is nice. And Elena going to provide some healing for the team. Gustin's pings providing pressure. Should see the Waldeck fall, which is going to trigger the Tix. I don't think Waldeck's going to get an active here. Nah. Sherlock again, health swapping. Dereka really tanking it here. I think it's all going to collapse the moment that Waldeck dies. Oh, the shields might keep Rubido here. There it comes. All the pings. There. Oh, what a cascade of damage that was. And I think Gustin pings... They're going to get this now. I think Gustin seals this.
It's done.
Yeah,
back-to-back defensives.
Yeah, that was exactly what Dereka needed to stay in this. Fantastic. So it's a race to 3. Both having defensive wins here. Oh boy. So, who do you think is going to get it? I have no idea at this point.
I think Dureka's team is more consistent.
I hope so. I hope so. Let's see what Dureka does here. Although Rubido's done a great job of stocking the Vulcans so far. He really has.
Energy Steal on the ticks again.
And on the Vulcan here. Oh, Dureka. Can you get the doves off? You dove the ticks. That's great. And where's Gustin pinging? Ada this time. Okay. Wow. Rubido's team has done a great
Delasian's
job.
going to have an active. Ada's going to have an active.
Yeah, this looks like a good round. Oh, Carry stealing the energy. Never mind. Sherlock
Ada's
not getting
still
any
going.
doves. Yeah, Ada's definitely going to come, and it's going to be nice. Oh, but is it enough? Vulcan has the energy. Can we stop the Carry stealing it? I mean, she's only doing a basic. Uh-oh, but it's a 1 in 3, and he gets it.
Dead.
Wow.
Rubido. When it counts.
Yeah, he gets it. Tix
Right.
getting that
Oh, Delasian's
pop
dead.
Direct defense.
Okay.
That is 2-1.
Pressure back on Dureka.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. So, Rubido, if you win this next one, buddy, and you're the attacker, so you do have attacker's advantage, for what it counts, even though it's only been defensive wins so far, Dureka could find himself pushed into losers. Let's see how this goes for Dureka. Defending against Rubido once again. Carry firing out here, stealing energy on the ticks and the Vulcan.
On the Vulcan.
Yeah, devastating. The active skill from the Sherlock. Who's it doving? No one. Oh, it seems Rudy, Scepter, Sherlock just more consistent than Grimoire.
Ooh. Waldeck just got melted by Gustin's ping.
Ooh, I don't even know if that's a good thing. That's now just triggered Waldeck to be killing Gustin. Ugh. That's a nightmare. I think
No
Dureka's
energy
down.
on Vulcan.
No, a Tick's having an active here with the Blood
Bang.
Frenzy buff. Never mind. Oh, but he killed Tix, which kills him. Oh.
Wow.
Dureka, dude. Great team, but completely outplayed by Rubido in those last couple fights. And that's going to be Rubido in the semifinals up against Mr. Wheels. Dureka in loses. That is epic. Well done. So, that was intense. We're going to take a quick break now, and then we're going to head down into losers to see who is making it through and who's potentially going to be a semi-finalist for us. I was very impressed by that. That was an epic fight from both. But I'm sad. Dureka's just getting completely diddled by Rubido, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Can't do much about it.
No. Well, we'll be right back after a break, folks. We'll see you very soon. And yeah, don't go anywhere. BRB. folks, welcome back to the Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup. We look now to the losers bracket, where we'll say goodbye to 2 more people and see who our semi-finalists are going to be. Our first matchup is going to be average free-to-play noob against John Nomad. Smegs, we see again average free-to-play noob's Mim team go up against a Vulcan team, and this time he's got a Wukong punching his Eloise in the face.
He does. Well, the Azrael doesn't particularly care about that. But well, yeah, it's an interesting matchup there. Whether or not the Wukong does enough damage to one-shot the Eloise, I don't know. There's quite a lot of health on her. But stranger things have happened. Average free-to-play noob not running Sherlock as well, which I would say immediately puts him at a disadvantage.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how average free-to-play noob's team fares against John's. We've seen it. It's pretty resilient. And I don't know if average free-to-play noob has enough pressure to tear through it. And I don't know if he's got much to stop a Vulcan, to be honest. We saw the Vulcan just got up for free in Mr. Wheel. Like, Mr. Wheels' Vulcan just kept on being like, yep, here we go. Yeah, I'm curious, but doubtful that average free-to-play noob does much here.
Yeah, I think the Amun-Ra is proving to be a very, very good choice for John.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to soak up a lot of that damage from Mim, from Azrael, from Eloise. So it's there. Yeah, average is already on the back foot in terms of applying pressure to get at that Vulcan.
Yeah, and I think the Eloise is going to be too slow. I think we should probably just send it in and find out what happens.
Let's do it.
All right. Good luck, average free-to-play noob. John's team has proven resilient. Let's see if you can push through it. Gustin pinging.
Carry goes.
On to Andrea. That's unfortunate. I think Andrea actually has more health than Gustin, so that's going to be tough. Great ticks active, though, from free-to-play here.
Yeah.
Eloise is petrified by the Amun-Ra, of course. But the
Wukong's dead.
Yeah, Azrael really... Question is, can we stop that Vulcan getting in the sky? I don't know. What have we got here to do
Gustin. Doved. See, Sherlock. You need Sherlock. You can't do it without Sherlock.
Well, any crowd control would do. I mean, what's he got? Eloise doesn't CC. Azrael doesn't CC. Tix kind of CCs, but only on actives. There's just nothing. But he tanks it, maybe? Yes, he does. Wow.
He does.
Holy
how?
Moly. I don't know, but he did.
Stacks of damage. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. Lots of defense bonuses from Andrea, clearly. And maybe Gustin removing attributes, perhaps. I don't know. Either way, Tix.
On the Vulcan.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, Tix marking the Vulcan.
Okay.
I genuinely think he can win this. He just needs a really good Azrael active skill to crash into that Vulcan. If Carrie comes back, that's unfortunate. Here we go. Oh, Vulcan just drops.
Vulcan's dead.
Oh, there it is.
Azrael's dead. Gustin nearly dead.
Wow. This is it. This is a resilient team. Eloise swiping, killing. She's the last woman standing. What am I watching right now? A campaign? Like, well done, Eloise. Absolutely.
How much damage did that Vulcan do? 23 million.
And so did the carry.
That's not nearly enough to wipe a team.
Yeah.
So Gustin survived that. Eloise survived that, and I believe it was Andrea. No, I think Andrea died. Must have been Azrael coming back.
Oh no, I think Andrea did live. Yeah, just briefly. It was or I could be wrong. I think there was buffs there. Mim definitely went. I think Mim died. Tix died. Azrael died.
Yes.
Yeah. Tix definitely died. Yeah, because he marked the Vulcan. Either way, average free-to-play walking away with a 1-0 lead. Very nicely done. So,
Okay.
we just jump across to John, see if John can return the favor. Get a win for himself. Or, do you think free-to-play Noob can tank another hit?
We'll see. I don't think there's any major speed ties changed, so
The only tie
Tick's keeping energy.
is the carries. Yeah, I think actually no. No. Yeah, there's no carry for average free-to-play Noob. I'm
Oh,
wrong.
massive damage on that Wukong. Azrael should get to go here. Maybe. Maybe. No.
No.
Which means
And-
Wukong goes.
Yeah, Amon-Ra still alive is terrifying here. And you're right, Wukong could just kill the Eloise. No. Eloise says,
Who's
nuh-uh.
Gustin targeting?
I think Andrea
Andrea.
right now.
That's why. Is it random?
Yeah, it's completely random.
And he's just happened to go for Andrea twice.
It might be a good
Silly
thing.
bugger.
Wukong's dead, though.
Yeah,
Amon-Ra
but then
is
we've
still
got
alive.
Vulcan.
Ooh, you don't want to see that. A doved Eloise is unfortunate. That's going to massively reduce damage pressure, and Vulcan's in the sky. So
There's a few actives to come, though.
Yeah, 7 stacks on Vulcan right now, and fully healed by Andrea. Andrea's going to try do the same thing here. Yep, bringing the team back to full. Or close to it, anyway.
More shields.
The one issue I'm seeing is not many heroes have died, which means we didn't have a lot of defense. Yeah, that's a shame. If more heroes had died, I think, for free-to-play Noob, then he might have had enough defense to tank it.
Yeah.
But that's going to be 1-1.
All right.
Excellent. So, swing it back the other way. Let's see how it goes with free-to-play Noob back in the driving seat. Carry coming out. Where's she stealing? Not Tix. That's great. That means Tix could hit Vulcan here.
Just Andrea.
Nah, she doesn't. That said, though, the Amon-Ra weak, but no.
Gustin died.
Yeah.
No, Gustin, sorry, Azrael, before he got inactive.
Yeah, lots of healing coming through, and with the Amon-Ra bubbles, it's going to be difficult.
Oh.
Do you think there's a way we could stop the Vulcan? Yeah,
No.
Gustin's dead, Azrael's dead. Maybe Tix can die here too, that would be helpful, I suppose, to try and live. I like Eloise getting the pressure off onto the Vulcan, that's good. Oh, getting health swapped though. Tix stealing attack from the Vulcan could come in very helpful.
It could.
There is a world where Azrael, I think, kills the Vulcan out the sky here. I do
Unfortunately, Wukong goes beforehand, right?
Oh, and Andrea gets a healing off. Yeah, Wukong's silenced, though. And, ooh, lots of deaths does mean lots of defense, but with no Eloise left alive, there's absolutely nothing to live this. That's going to be a defensive win for John.
Yeah. I think you need a lot of things to go right for average to pull it off. We've seen it once.
We have. It might just go to 3-1 here, but hopefully average can get something just to give himself a chance. John coming out with the
energy steal on Gustin.
Yeah, Tix gets to go though, so does Azrael, so that's nice.
If Azrael lives. Oh, that's a lot of damage on Wukong. That's good.
I think Azrael might here, if we're lucky. Oh, petrified by the Amon-Ra is just insult to injury.
It's cruel.
Yeah, that is unlucky. The funny thing is, as well, I do believe Azrael is faster than the Wukong, so if it wasn't for the Amon-Ra there...
Tix putting out Horrify on Vulcan means he's not getting any energy.
That's true. No basic attack for Vulcan is actually pretty good, but the Eloise, when she's petrified, she's not countering, which means she's not healing. Uh-oh.
And Andrea's doved, and Eloise is dead.
Yeah, that's the issue with Eloise. Like, Amon-Ra is such a good counter to this team.
Yeah. Amon-Ra and Sherlock.
Azrael, though, killing Wukong and lowering Amon-Ra.
Okay, so he'll be back.
He will. He definitely comes back. Tix has an active as well. not to be underestimated here. And he doesn't get energy stolen by carry, which means he probably kills... Oh, no, wow, silences the Vulcan. That's brilliant. Oh, this is interesting.
Huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
Sherlock health swaps.
Oh, it's scary. Health is low, but I don't think
this is
John has
so
anything
low.
to kill here.
Gustin is targeting the wrong hero again. Oh, Azrael.
Yeah, kill Vulcan
What's
there.
the
That's
win
brilliant.
condition?
Tix? Surely, no? A good active from Tix seals it.
Yeah,
As long
but
as
just a...
maybe even Mim? Azrael's active could tear it. Oh,
yeah,
the
but I'm
healing
thinking about the health swaps and the...
Oh, carry.
Carry.
She does it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's a devastating hero, stealing energy from everybody and setting Mim up for
Killing
death.
everybody.
Yeah, literally. Literally, the mark landed on all three. It was... Well done, John. That absolutely seals the win for you, knocking average free-to-play noob and all Eloises now out of the tournament, which means John is through to the semifinals. Very nice.
You know what's interesting?
Go on.
So next up we have Dereka versus Palace.
Uh-huh.
And you know who knocked John into losers bracket initially?
Was it Palace?
It was Dereka.
Oh, I see. Oh, so
depending on how...
Mm.
Yeah, depending on how this matchup goes, we could have a rematch.
We could, or John really, really wants Palace to win this, so he
Palace
doesn't
to
have
win.
to face Dereka again. Yeah, that is interesting.
Cool.
So Palace is our attacker, right?
No, Dereka is.
Okay, Dereka's the lead. Dereka versus Palace. Perfect. All right, bringing that one up. Here we are.
Okay.
Break us through these teams, my man.
All right. Well, we've got Dereka's very nice Gustin, Sherlock, Elena, Vulcan, Tix, and Carrie, which we saw do very well, but Rubido team proved too good for it.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up against Palace's Tix, Andrea, Azrael, Vulcan, Sherlock, and Ada. Now, Carrie versus Azrael. I think we saw in the last match Carrie proving the difference against the Azrael.
Yeah,
of average.
Carries have felt a little bit better than Azrael's have. Where are our speed ties? We've got Tix tied with Carrie and Tix on. Yeah, so Tixes are tied on both sides. The Carrie is tied. So that's a speed triangle there. The Palace again bringing a Receptor Sherlock against the Grimoire Sherlock. I think that's probably the better choice for Palace. And
well, it'll probably be the speed order will probably be Tix then Ada for Palace, correct?
Yeah, no, Ada first. Ada's fastest.
Ada first.
Yeah.
Ada then Tix. Big difference I see here is Palace's Tix has Mirror, while Dereka's has Bullet Bill.
Yeah, so the only issue here, though, is for Palace, he doesn't have a way to steal the energy off of Dereka's Tix, so he has to kill it. Because if that Tix gets inactive in round 2, Dereka's Tix is going to punch him in the face really hard. And I would not like to be on the
Azrael is there.
Yeah, so I think Azrael, unless Azrael gets distracted by Carrie, he can hopefully kill the Tix. It's gonna be an interesting match.
I think we might see could be a cascade.
I think a lot of this might actually depend where Gustin goes. Because there's lots of high HP heroes for Palace which don't mind Gustin. But on the other hand, there's some weaklings.
Yeah, true. There's a Vulcan mirror match in there as well. It's going to prove interesting. There's a lot of energy steal coming out from Dereka too, so...
Yeah. I think Dereka's team is designed for Vulcan mirror matches. So let's see if it works. You ready?
Okay. Lock it in.
Right, Dereka our lead here. Here we go.
Yeah, that is a good point. Director's team being designed for the Vulcan mirror match, which explains why he beat John's team initially.
Yeah. And
Okay.
oh, Azrael getting some kills there for Police already.
Tix is dead.
Yep. And the energy steal on Police's Vulcan puts Dereka at an immediate advantage here.
Yeah.
There are ways to stop it, though. We do have lots of potential disruption still on Police's team. I'm looking at Sherlock to Dove. Maybe no, just going straight into a dodging carry. That's unfortunate. Carry dodging everything, it seems. And Vulcan's in the sky, which is not pretty. And that might just win this for Dereka immediately here. Andrea does get some healings.
Yeah.
He might live. There could be survival at play. But I think he's going to need something special. Something very special, in fact. Yeah. Dead. Absolutely dead. So that is going to be an immediate win. Yeah. So clearly winning the Vulcan mirror there, all the energy steal. And the thing is, as well, Palace's team doesn't really have any steal. It doesn't really have a way to slow Dereka's Vulcan down. So I feel like Palace is on a huge back foot here. I think Palace is going to struggle.
Yeah, no, I agree. Palace has, well, he's gone pretty far through losers, but who did he lost to? Mr. Wheels.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
which
he beat me,
seems to be the unfortunate fate of a few people down here.
Yeah. All right, let's jump in now with Palace as our attacker. Here we go. Ada hitting out. Ping's coming in. There's the ticks active. Gustin prioritizing ticks here. Everyone seems to be going for him. And the energy steal is on Palace's Vulcan this time, which has Dereka again in a really, really good spot.
Yeah.
Basically, that Tix has to kill Vulcan here. Yeah. I think that slot 1 Tick's actually working nicely. Sherlock just not enough to stop the Vulcan. He's just not going for him. He's unlucky. Azrael might do something here. A good Azrael active could just kill Vulcan.
Yeah, Vulcan's on low HP.
Yeah, although the Gustin pinging the Azrael could be enough.
Oh no, the pet. The pet misses. Misses. Come on! When's he going?
Oh, the Azrael is dead. Uh-oh. And that's
Gustin ping.
Game over. Dereka 2-0 to you with a defensive win. That means Palace is going to need a miracle right now to bring it back. I mean, we've seen Palace come back from a 2-0 loss. What's the one I'm looking for? A 2-0. 2-0. What's the opposite of a lead? Deficit? I don't know.
Deficit.
Yeah, but I think all of us know a lot about deficits, or at least our governments do. Let's go again with Dereka in the driver's seat. Come on, Palace,
let's not
get
bring
this.
up the economy, okay?
What economy?
Oh dear. Okay, so no energy steal this time.
No, Tick's not getting the Horrify either. So both Vulcans seem to be in a good position. Both could be getting up here. We do have Tick's activating.
Gustin.
Which could silence.
Gustin is going after.
Oh, is it Vulcan?
Yes, that's possibly. Good. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Missing the Vulcan, but killing the Ticks.
Yeah, Gustin is hunting that Vulcan aggressively. Wow. Now, Gustin just dying. Yeah, Ada killing him with the Ada mark. Hence why he just fell over there. Fox coming in, giving some energy. I think whoever goes first with Vulcan wins this, which means it's just going to be Dereka, I think. Yep, bang. That's it. Speed tie gets broken for Dereka. That is Palace out the tournament. 3-0 sweep. Well done, Dereka. Clearly building a team for the Vulcan mirror match. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Okay. But he immediately goes back into action.
Yeah, he does. So who have we got next? It's John versus Dereka, right?
John versus Dereka.
Who's the lead?
John is shaking in his boots right now.
Yep. Is John the lead or is Dereka the lead?
John.
Okie dokie.
Oh boy. Okay.
We've seen both of these teams do very well. And
Yes,
both,
yes, we have. John's progressed through the losers bracket, but he comes up against the person that sent him here.
Yes, which is John's worst nightmare, to be honest, as far as matchups go.
However,
how close was it last time?
No, it wasn't close.
Oh,
I believe it was 3-1 maybe, or even just a sweep.
ugh,
3-0.
unlucky.
Okay. Wow. Okay, but so the Wukong for John could potentially wipe the Gustin and the Sherlock,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel is the main hope here. Otherwise, John's Vulcan is faster.
Yeah, which gives John an edge. We have seen Dureka's Vulcan tank, I think.
Yeah.
The hip. So, and even then he proceeded to win. So, I don't know. I think if both Vulcans go in the air at the same time, then it's a coin flip. I think if we're in a situation where, I mean, Dureka wants this to just be energy steal, and John's Vulcan just is behind tempo. It really depends how that comes out.
Which is what happened initially.
Yeah, absolutely. Carries a speed tide.
I think you got to go with Dureka. He's already proven that his team can beat John's and handily. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah. So let's see if John can redeem himself. Because in the ihxc before, we have seen someone go 3-0 down into losers and then beat the person that 3-0'd them. It has happened.
Yes.
So
it has happened.
Don't assume history repeats itself. Let's jump in here and let's see what happens. Good luck, John. This is an unfavored matchup, but you never know. You could still get this. Where's the energy steal landing? Ooh, brilliant.
All right.
Onto Dureka's Vulcan. That is perfect.
Yes, huge.
And the ticks as well. That kind of went everywhere you wanted it, to be honest. And the dove on the ticks.
Carry misses the other Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
But Vulcan gets doved in turn. Wow.
Oh, Amun-Ra petrifying the Sherlock, getting reflected onto the Wukong. That's just sad.
Okay, carries down.
Mm-hmm.
Amun-Ra bubbles are up. Amun-Ra's doved. Wukong's petrified and doved.
Yeah, there's so much going on here. Oh, Wukong's now a dove. There's just doves everywhere. Sherlock's now a dove. That's actually great. That's really good for John.
Tix is dead from passive damage.
Right. I'm looking at the energy on Dureka's Vulcan, and I'm scared. And it gets stolen by Carry. Wow, what a great base
And
attack.
so does the other Vulcan.
Oh, ho, ho. These Vulcans are fighting.
Gustin's nearly down. Andrea's got a heal coming up.
Oh, all onto Wukong. That's needed.
Yeah.
Fox with the energy.
Oh, Vulcan's back.
Yeah, he is. Carry. Stealing it
Steals,
and killing.
Kills.
Oh, the dove on the Sherlock too. That's really good for John. Dureka, this is going to be hard, buddy.
Right.
Yep. Sherlock's
Vulcan's
dead.
back, but energy stolen.
Yeah. I don't even think the Vulcan needs to do an active here. I think it's just a win. This has been a disgusting fight to watch. It's been pure devastation.
Energy steals flying back and forth. Andrea gets the kill.
Wow. Was Carry the biggest damage dealer for both teams? Yep. Was.
By a country mile.
Also, Amun-Ra does a lot of damage. Jeez. Well done, John. You needed that. That is epic. That is fantastic. And that is John redeeming himself against Dureka, saying, bro, you put me here. Let me put you down. Alrighty.
Okay. Run it back.
Yeah, Dureka's in the driver's seat here with his Gustin and his Sherlock on the front. Can he put as much disruption out as he did last time? Basic from Tix into an active from Carry, killing the Carry before she goes. John, this does not look pretty for you, buddy.
But Vulcan has been doved.
No, yeah, he has. Dureka's actually Oh my word! Does that mean John gets his Vulcan in the air now? Potentially, that's
Yeah.
a very real option right now. As long as Carry doesn't steal his energy, or the silence coming from Tix.
Bang.
Nope.
No.
Oh, what a dove! Onto the Carry, which means Vulcan is easily in the air
cow.
here.
Yeah, unless Elena goes. No.
No way. I
Too
think
slow.
this is Dereka's in the grave here. There's absolutely nothing he can do. Does he tank this? I don't see a win.
No.
Actually, there's only 4 stacks on the Vulcan. That is a weak
Yeah, but
Vulcan.
Vulcan's dead. Gustin's dead.
Tix has stolen the attack. I think this is going to be one of the worst Vulcan active skills we've seen in the tournament. But that
Are we going to
doesn't
see a
mean it doesn't
Sherlock
kill.
health swap? No.
No. But I see only 14 million into 4 targets, and it was still enough. That's very silly. And that is going to be a defensive win for John. Oh my word. That is unbelievable. We need a reverse sweep from Dereka now for him to hold his hand forwards into the tournament.
It could happen.
Yeah, but I'm seeing him. That he's on the cliff edge. His fingers are sore.
He's done it.
Yeah, John's done exactly what he
Okay.
needed to do. But yeah, you're right. You're
Wow.
right. Dereka has 3-0 swept John before. Here we go. It all comes down to this. John in the driver's seat.
Energy steal on the Vulcan, huge.
Yep. That's big on
And
both
he's
Vulcans,
out. Yep,
actually.
he returns serve.
That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
who just got doved? Tix.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Doving
Andrea.
Andrea.
Okay. Amon-Ra is dead. Vulcan. Now with no energy. So both Vulcans in a similar situation here. So it could be the fastest Vulcan wins this one. Both carries still alive, but Gustin hunting one of them. Andrea doved again. Vulcan not getting doved.
Sherlock doved.
Yeah, that's really big, actually. Sherlock getting doved is nice.
See, I'm telling you, the Rui Sherlock is just you have to put Rui on Sherlock.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Can Dereka hold
Energy
in?
steal.
Sherlock's free. And health swaps. The Vulcan is at full energy. Carry has to steal now. Or it's game over for Dereka. He does have ways to do this. Gustin steals energy. Carry steals energy. Elena steals energy. Elena's dead, though.
Elena's
Carry
dead.
comes out. Carry
Carry
gets it!
steals.
Oh! There is hope for Dereka still.
But Vulcan is doved.
Oh my word. This is close. Gustin might
Sherlock
win
needs a
this.
health swap.
Gustin's silenced. Okay. Carry.
Bang, Sherlock's dead. Vulcan energy steal. Vulcan dead. It's over.
Wow.
It is over. John has returned the favor to Dereka.
3-0 sweep. That is
Oh.
Carry completely wiping Dereka's team. Look at that.
John,
Well done.
what have you done?
Revenge. Wow.
John.
Dereka.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Dereka was walking into that match thinking, I'm fine. I've 3-0 swept John before. And John says,
Yeah.
I can do it to you. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that. At all.
No.
And Who have we
Okay,
got
but you know where
left?
that brings us. Mr.
We've got
Wheels coming up against Rubido.
It is. There are 2 Vulcan teams
Now-
left. And Rubido is neither of them. Oh.
We've seen
Okay.
stranger things.
We have we called the reverse 3-0 a strange thing, and that happened.
Yeah.
Oh my word. So is Mr. Wheels the aggressor here?
He is.
And Rubido our defender. Which is going to be fun. I'm excited by this one. Both teams very similar. Very, very similar teams.
Yeah, except for the Vulcan.
Yeah,
The Vulcan's been swapped for a Delacium.
That is it. Literally, it's Delacium and Vulcan. The only difference here, wearing similar artifacts, similar builds. I think almost everything is identical here. Oh, we've got an Ada here in place of Andrea as well.
Mirror and Grimoire have the same speed, correct?
correct. So the carries and ticks are reversed. I actually think I like Rubido's speed order more than Mr. Wheels is here. A lot more, actually.
Ooh.
Because his carry is faster, then followed by ticks, as opposed to Mr. Wheels is who has a faster ticks and a slower carry, which means Rubido can always potentially steal energy from both of them.
I don't see where Rubido kills the Vulcan.
Just needs to punch him in the face with Delasium, I think. Or just keep him energy stolen. Or turn him into a dove, I guess. Sherlock does things.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mr. Wheels is going to take this. It's got everything Rubido's bringing plus Vulcan.
Yeah.
Aside from Delasium, obviously.
I think Rubido's biggest chance for victory is to put pressure enough onto Mr. Wheels' team, stopping that Vulcan doing anything. And I think the big difference is going to be the speed. I think if he's able to get his carry to high roll and keep pressure up, especially if it's in a resurrection war, if both carries come back at the same time, Rubido's will always be faster. And I think that's going to potentially make a difference as well. So, yeah, I think Rubido has enough, but I think he's going to struggle.
I think it's possible, but I think Mr. Wheels' lineup is going to be more consistent.
Well, let's see. It would be amazing.
Okay.
It'd be amazing to see the undefeated team be a non-Vulcan lineup, having battled so many Vulcan lineups to get here.
Yeah.
Good luck. Mr. Wheels
Here we
in
go.
the driving seat with Waldeck, Vulcan, Carrie, Sherlock, Tix, and Andrea. A fantastic team. Mr. Wheels, 2 times champion of the ihxc, up against Rubido. Let's see if he's got enough. Carrie coming out here, not getting silenced, putting the pressure, energy stealing the opposing Carrie, and the Waldeck already. That's good.
Here we go.
This feels nice.
Waldeck's getting inactive.
Killing the enemy
Huge
Waldeck.
on the opposing Waldecks, but Vulcan's got energy. Waldeck's dead. Tix is dead.
Not doving the Vulcan. That'll do it, I think. Unless you can kill this Vulcan whilst he's in the air. It's a lot of damage coming out.
Not even
Carrie...
close.
No. Wow.
Carrie, what the hell?
Yeah, that is going to be
That's just
immediately...
a speed HP Grimoire Carrie.
Yeah, she's slow, but she still smacks. Sorry, slow and not a lot of attack either. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I can't believe that. That's 1-0 to Mr. Wheels. And we just jump right back in with Rubido, I think. I think these are going to be fast fights. I think they're going to be quick fights. That's the same thing. You know what I mean?
You got to take the energy from that Vulcan.
Oh.
She does it.
That was great. That was a really good first round.
Bang. Waldeck needs an active.
Oh, that's huge from
Oh,
Rubido.
Sherlock.
Doving.
Get out.
Energy stealing. And
he's dead.
Yeah, I think Mr. Wheels gets dismantled here. Unless, nope, not doving the Delasium. Delasium, what an active.
Oh.
They fall like dominoes. Here it comes. All we need now is just for him to hold in here.
Sherlock is still up. Is doved. Ada has an active.
Yeah, but we've got Blood Frenzy on both
Elena
teams.
put out the anti-heal in time.
Not the Elena, sorry, you mean the Ada, yeah. I think Ada can. I think Ada's got enough pressure here. With Delasium still alive as well. Oh, Carrie's back. Oh, that's so big.
Carrie's back. Bang. Energy stealing Ada. Sherlock's holding in, doves him. Oh.
I am scared, but I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Bang.
Big.
Bang.
Rubido.
How much damage did Delasium just do?
12.5 million.
Tix did more.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 indeed. I think this is what we want to see, right? Close fights, quick fights. Mr. Wheels back in the driving seat again. His Tix is going to be faster than Rubido. Is it going to be?
It all depends on if that Vulcan gets energy stolen.
Oh, silence on the Waldeck.
No, misses.
Oh no, not even doved there from the basic from the Sherlock. That is unlucky. Oh wow, and the Waldeck here for Mr. Wheels.
Okay.
Yeah, this is so dead. I mean, it's big end around damage, huge pressure, Oh,
Not
but
enough.
the dove. Oh. That is sad. Unless there's a way you could kill the Waldeck. Oh, no, just getting healed.
No.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. It's just like history repeating itself. Carry left alive to eat that Vulcan. 2-1. So, Mr. Wheels needs to win as defender here.
Yeah. Have we ever seen Carry dodge a Vulcan? I don't think it's possible, is it?
I don't think it's possible, no. No. So, you know what that means now. Rubido has to win the next two. He cannot afford to slip up here.
Yeah,
good luck,
the
buddy.
pressure's on.
It really is. Where will this carry active go?
On Vulcan, big.
Yeah,
doesn't
hitting Vulcan's
matter.
Great. Oh yeah, attack steal on the Vulcan
All
as
that
well.
goes.
Nice. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Waldeck with
big
an active.
active.
Yeah. Okay, Dolacim's still alive, even though he's getting bullied. We need some more pressure onto that Vulcan, guys. We need to see it. Oh, Waldeck's trying it. The Tix is hitting the Waldeck, though, so the Waldeck will die.
Oh, he's got energy again.
Collateral damage all across the board. The doves, it's too much, I think. I don't think there's a way you break this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Rubido, buddy. Yeah, Mr. Wheels is in the finals, surely. There's no coming back from this. It's just a Vulcan to the face. And that is 3-1 to Mr. Wheels.
Brutal. So was that the Waldeck's death passive that triggered all of that?
Yeah, tons of death passives. Tix popped, which did extra damage. There was just so much at play. It was Tix and Waldeck simultaneously. You can see all that damage there for Mr. Wheels' team coming from those two. Massive. Really, really massive.
Wow. Okay.
It's funny, Thyme saying this is why Vulcan should be banned. Like, Vulcan did not decide any of those fights. Vulcan just cleaned up one hero left alive. It was all the Tix and the Waldecks together doing all that. And Sherlock's getting strategically placed doves. I really don't think Vulcan was the difference maker here. I honestly think the difference maker is Andrea.
Oh.
Because when it all comes down to people falling over and lots of stuff dying and all negative effects coming through, the thing Rubido hasn't got is anything to survive against the Vulcan passive, the Tix passive, right? His whole team just gets melted. Whereas Mr. Wheels has Andrea, who can just see him through. So yeah, I think we've seen suicide teams do well. Andrea, that's why became such a popular hero. And it doesn't surprise me that Andrea's in the finals. It doesn't surprise me at all. I think, yeah. No.
Like the combination, like he's too good of a healer to keep out.
Yeah. Bendy's saying no, Andrea did no healing. That 11.6 million says otherwise. Like, if it was an Elena is better than Ada, right? That's granted. But
yeah. Well, Rubido goes on to face John.
Yes. Is Rubido the aggressor or the defender?
Rubido is the aggressor.
Okie dokie.
So he immediately comes up against another Vulcan line.
So, yeah, Rubido is definitely having an uphill battle here. Has he faced... He hasn't faced John at all, has he? No.
No. So he's facing a Wukong. The Amun-Ra, huge. I don't know, though. I think Rubido's team is equipped to beat John's. The Tix and the carry are fast enough to snipe that Amun-Ra before she goes. But John has not made it all the way to the losers bracket final for no reason.
Yeah, no, John's team has definitely proved very defensive.
And I will say this. John's team has a Wukong. Mr. Wheels has a Vulcan in the front row. Could prove interesting.
Yeah, if John's Wukong's able to put out enough pressure, yeah, absolutely. Huh. So, I I expect Rubido's going to struggle again. I think Amonra's going to stop the Delacium from doing much, but I don't think that's going to matter here. John's already beaten a similar looking team with Kwan.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I want to see Rubido do well. I think he's going to struggle. If you had to put money, who do you think is going to take it?
I'm not sure.
Should we find out?
Let's do it.
All right, so Rubido is back immediately to try and defend his survival. We only have 3 teams left right now. It is Rubido, John, and Mr. Wheels, 3 vets of the tournament. And I am scared. Rubido is the last surviving team without a Vulcan. And I think a lot of people want to see him get through to the finals to rematch against Mr. Wheels.
Carry.
Tix?
Where does Tix go? Tix
Dub
missing
and
Amon
Energy
Ra.
Steal on Vulcan is big for Rubido. Oh, the Petrify. Amon Ra, very nicely done. And the Wukong with the kill.
Yeah.
That does mean we get the bleed.
Sorry, not Waldeck.
Vulcan's doved.
Yeah.
Now he's
Vulcan
out.
is having a miserable day. But unless there's another way you can stop that Vulcan, he is probably going to beat you in a late game scenario.
Delacium has an active coming.
Yeah. The anti-heal is out from the Ada, which is good. We get the Petrify. You're going to have to steal energy from this Vulcan or just kill him. Maybe the end of round damage is enough.
Oh, is Tix living? Is Tix living?
If Tix dies, what's he dying to? Oh, Tix does live. Carry killing. Tix is gone. Oh, that's big. That means when Carry falls, if Carry dies, that'll kill Amon Ra too.
Doesn't matter. Delacium cleans up.
Brilliant. Look how clean that damage is. That is a wall. Love to see it.
Okay.
1-0 to Rubido.
Run it back.
Yeah, absolutely. So John this time defending. Sorry, attacking. Rubido defending now. Good luck. If Rubido gets a defensive win here, he's in a great position to make it through to the finals.
Where's that carry landing?
I don't know.
On Vulcan. Again. Huge.
Oh, yes.
Amon Ra's dead.
Oh, this is looking good for Rubido. Yep, his Waldeck just hanging in there. Getting a basic off at least, which means Wukong now will kill him for sure. Sherlock stays alive. And the Delacium's out. Oh my word, look at that Vulcan's health bar. Super low. Carry stealing energy from Andrea, preventing the heal. The dove there from Sherlock is good though. Oh.
Okay. Vulcan, still no energy. However, Tix is down.
Ada's active, might
Delacium
do
needs
something
to break
here.
out.
That balance, oh my word. That's so much damage.
Ow.
I'm curious what Delacium did here by repeating the damage over time.
Well, this is what Rubido's team is meant to do against Vulcan lineup.
Oh yeah, just stop them and kill them.
But there's no Waldeck or Tix in John's team.
No, which means he hasn't got to try and survive against that stuff, which is the thing that Mr. Wheels was able to do to him, because Mr. Wheels is also doing what Rubido is doing. Right, I really think Sherlock, Waldeck, Tix, Carry is just the potent 4. And I think seeing those teams, it's basically mirrors of each other. Seeing that in the finals would be of no surprise. But there you go. That is Rubido again, getting that defensive win, which means John is now in need of a reverse sweep to stay in this tournament and get the fight against Mr. Wheels, which I think a lot of people are hoping to see. And here we go.
Okay.
John defending again, needing to win this. Rubido, this could be your ticket to the finals. Carry not stealing from Vulcan this time.
Big. Waldeck's dead.
Tix didn't even get an active either.
Tix.
Okay. Ada's doved. Delacium's energy stolen.
Oh, this is looking great
Sherlock
for
being
John.
bullied.
Yeah, this looks really good for John. Unless the end of round damage is so potent. Oh, it's good. It kills the Wukong. It doesn't stop the Vulcan, though.
That's not enough.
But a dove will.
Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. Bang.
Rubido hold in here. His team is low HP. He's getting bullied. He's getting peppered. 2 of them are doves. Delacian pushes into the Ammon Rob.
Vulcan's
It's not
back.
enough. Oh, and he's up.
Oh, ooh,
Nah, just healing.
no,
Just healing.
nowhere near enough damage.
No, because the Ammon Ra bubbles just
Okay.
turned all of that into health. And I think that's game over. I think John holding in with a defensive win. Yeah, no
Here we
doubt
go.
about it. Well, John's not going down without a fight. That is 2-1. Still, Rubido has the advantage. But John is now the attacker. This could be a reverse sweep. We've seen it before. Let's see where this Sherlock and Energy Steal from Carry ends up for both teams. Oh, Tix is already dead. Energy Steal onto the Vulcan. And Wukong getting dubbed here.
Okay,
Who will Don...
this
who
is
will-
looking good.
Yep. Who's John going to get dubs on? No one. Oh, wait, no, we've got a dubbed Waldeck.
Waldeck.
Doesn't matter too much.
Oh, Vulcan,
Yeah, he's dubbed. That's unfortunate.
and then an active.
Andreas healing. Anti-heal putting in work here. Oh, huge end of round damage.
Holy crap!
Yeah, this
Okay.
This might be it. This might be it. With a dubbed Andrea, it's gonna be hard.
Andrea's dead. Vulcan dead. Okay, I don't think Sherlock's clutching this one.
No, I think Rubido, by the skin of his teeth, has absolutely demolished John's team here. It was looking a bit ropey to start, but yeah, that end around damage did everything.
Hold on.
You think John gets this? He's going to need some crazy dubs. I mean, Health Swap was
Oh.
doing everything. Oh, dubbing the Ada's nice. Oh my word, the Health Swap again. Whoa!
Oh my! Yeah.
Hang on. John! There's no way. Oh, there is. Does Carrie come back?
Carrie comes back.
No. Well,
Carrie
yes, she
comes
does.
back.
And does she kill? Oh my goodness me. We were writing John out of this tournament, and he's like, whoa. Hang on. I ain't dead. Carrie's...
Wait a minute. Oh, Carrie returns, but it's not enough. That was like 3 health swaps in a row.
Yeah.
Not doved. Not doved.
No,
Wait a minute.
This is so close. This is so close. Carrie has an active.
Dodging,
She gets
ducking,
stolen.
weaving, stolen, dodges,
John is still
and dead.
in it.
John
Oh my word. This
to
could be
all.
legendary. Carrie and Sherlock proving their worth. Forget Vulcans, guys. That is the combo that most people are afraid of. Oh my word. Folks, here we are. It means it's Rubido versus John. Rubido or John to win. Whoever gets this fight now is through to the finals. Oh my word. Energy Steal. Not hitting
Seen the
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
There's the ticks. Does it get the
Waldeck's
hit?
dead. Tix goes. Kills Wukong.
Oh,
Ammon
yeah.
Ra goes.
Right.
Okay, you
Gleason.
need this Sherlock active to dove Vulcan. Otherwise,
Oh, the
it's
carry
over.
with the steal!
Never mind.
Oh,
Huge.
Can John hold in here? He's done it before. The pressure could be too much. Oh, that Delacium!
Massive.
Oh, that is Vulcan going
That's
home.
it. He's not. Oh my god.
We have a repeat of 2 tournaments ago. It is Mr. Wheels and Rubido in the finals. We've seen this before. And we've seen them fight before earlier. This is amazing. Well done, Rubido.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
with- go, Smeeks. Whatever you're saying, go.
There is a world where Rubido beats Mr. Wheels.
There is. He has to do it twice.
Is it this one? Is it
So-
this one?
Because this is a double elimination tournament, Rubido has already been beaten once, which means he has to kill Mr. Wheels twice without getting eliminated himself. That is a difficult feat. It's not impossible, but it's a difficult feat.
Okay.
So, we start with Mr. Wheels as our aggressor. Rubido's defending. Don't know what advantages that's going to bring. We already know the speeds are slightly different on these teams. You've already seen this fight before. Oh.
Yeah, it really depends on if that Vulcan gets locked down.
I mean, do we want Mr. Wheels to win 3 tournaments in a row?
I mean, if he wins, he's earned it.
Yeah.
He's really dominated the Vulcan meta era, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has. He's the thing is, it's as much Waldeck Sherlock carry Tix being such a good core, Vulcan being such a busted hero, and Drea helping you stay alive. It is just the 6 best heroes in my opinion. It is the team to beat. People have tried, people have struggled.
I'm just happy that our final 2 has a team that's not Vulcan.
Yeah, it would be amazing if Rubido wins. I think it would be healthy, it would be amazing, it would be epic, but I imagine Mr. Wheels has a big grin on his face right now. or not. Maybe he's just like, oh, come on, really? A 3rd time? You guys suck.
Mr. Wheels will be banned from the next tournament.
Oh, I don't know. He definitely knows what he's doing, let's put it that way. So, let's go see. I don't think there's much more we need to say about these teams. I think we just need to watch and see if Rubido can defend against this nightmare team. Waldeck, Vulcan, Carry, Sherlock, Tix, and Drea. Here we go. Tix comes out. Not doing too much. Not stealing the energy with the carry. The dubbed Ada is depressing. Waldeck tearing him to pieces.
Delacium.
Yeah, Waldeck's just a good hero, man.
That's about as poor as that could have gone.
Yep, I said it earlier.
Sherlock not getting any dubs.
The fragility of Rubido's team is ridiculous. Jesus. If that's what they all look like, I don't want to watch. That was cruelty. Absolute cruelty. 1-0 to Mr. Wheels.
Okay. Run it back.
Absolutely.
It's now or never, Rubido.
You got to win this one, buddy. You can't let Mr. Wheels get a defensive win, dude. Here we go. Rubido's carry will be faster. First to go. Stealing amazing energy, but you're right. Missing that Vulcan. Tix getting Vulcan, not horrifying, sadly. We do see potential active skill coming from Waldeck here. That's going to be amazing. Getting some bleed out there.
Not enough.
No. The Waldecks are speed type.
You got it.
Which is an important detail.
Yes.
Dove on the Andrea could prove
not
useful.
Doving.
And Vulcan's up.
It doesn't matter. If you don't stop the Vulcan before he goes up, it's
hang on! Vulcan could just die here. Maybe?
Delacium?
No. No, Mr. Wheels, defensive win now. That's 2-0. Rubido, you need something here, dude. You are getting absolutely torn to shreds. This could be the final fight. Smeegs, are we watching a 3-0 in the finals?
I hope not. I hope we see something land on that Vulcan.
We need it. There's no way Carrie misses 3 times in a row. She gets it! She gets it. Oh, this is good.
Dead. It might not matter.
Oh, well, Waldeck's death passive is out. That's good, to say the least.
Is dead.
He's just getting torn to shreds. Health swap from the Sherlock. The dubs not landing from the Sherlock. Rubido's getting it through. That's good. This is good. End of round damage could prove potent here. That's massive.
Oh, huge.
Yes! There we go. Rubido holding
Carry
in.
energy stolen. Andrea energy stolen. But where does the damage come from? Carry?
It's going to have to be. She's got lots of help. Ada can even put out pressure here with end of round damage. Don't forget it. And we still have a lot of anti-heal stacks. I think even some bleed still on Andrea. Heck yeah. Oh, that's it.
Ada's dead.
Sherlock. Come on. All we need to do is get that Andrea out of here. Uh-oh, there's no
Carries
way.
back.
Carry's always faster for Rubido. So that's a good thing at least. Come on, Rubido. Come on, don't let him win 3-0. If you're going to get knocked out this tournament, do it with dignity, brother. Yes. That's got to be a win, surely.
Dodge. Dodge.
Doved.
Dove.
Come on. Oh, dodge again.
Dodge. How is she dodging through the doves?
Oh, well,
There we
it's
go.
funny because dodge is not a passive, it's a stat. Funnily enough.
Oh,
So you can dodge. Yeah, dodge is a stat like damage reduction or HP or attack. Well, congrats.
okay. And
That
that
is
was a defensive win.
Yes. So Rubido bringing himself to contention. He needs to win the next 2 fights, and he is the aggressor in this next one,
Got to.
which is great.
He's got
Come
to
on.
hit that Vulcan.
Yeah, it's all on carries.
Come on,
energy steal.
carry.
It is a he
Hits.
but
Misses.
It hits but doesn't land it, yeah. Oh, he gets the Horrify on the Vulcan, though. That's really good. The Dove on the wall deck, less good.
Yeah.
Although
Unless,
Ada's not Dove. That's
unless.
end of round damage looks huge here. Surely. Oh, Ada with the active as well. That's really nice. Anti-heal is out. He's struggling. He's struggling. Oh, my word. Rubido.
Come on.
Oh,
He's
look
up.
how low he is. It doesn't matter. I think he's dead. Surely
Come
end of round
on.
damage puts that Vulcan in
No.
another grave. No way shields from Lion keep him in. They do. Oh, Lion wins the tournament for Mr. Wheels. The shields were enough.
Oh my god.
That's game over. Rubido, so close. So close to putting himself inches from victory.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Wheels wins his 3rd Idle Heroes 10-star cup in a row. There it is.
Holy crap.
Well,
Have we ever seen a pet clutch that hard?
I don't know, but I was clutching hard as well just watching it, man. It was beautiful. It was pure beautiful.
Congratulations, Mr. Wheels. Commiserations, Rubido.
And if there's anything we walk away from this tournament certain of, Smeegs, I think it's we're never going to see a Vulcan in the Idle Heroes 10-star cup ever again.
No. No, I do not think so.
No, I think we're adding him solidly to the ban list with Russell. I think we're lifting Fiona. I think Fiona can come back. So here's some ideas for what to expect in the next Idle Heroes 10-star cup if you want to build a team for this one. It'll probably be in about 3 months' time. We're looking at July. But things to expect will be Sherlock is going to be added to the carry Azrael clause. So you can still run Sherlock, but you can't run carry and Azrael if you do. And I think we can bring Fiona back. You're just not allowed to run Fiona and Andrea, as that becomes extremely difficult to deal with. It's whether you want shields or you want continuous healing. It's up to you. You can decide that on your team building. And I expect that we're going to see Vulcan banned. I'm almost certain of.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a call that just needs to be made. Basically every single team in this tournament was either built with Vulcan or with beating Vulcan in mind.
Yeah. And that's
been the case for the past 3 tournaments.
Yeah, I think we also have to keep our eyes peeled to the potency of Tix and Waldeck.
Yeah, or maybe we have a Tix Waldeck clause similar to a carry Azrael.
Yeah, because I think both of them together just adds a lot of death passive stuff. I mean, we've seen Tix Waldeck together, I think, mop up a whole host of Idle Heroes 10-star cups now. It was the mop tosh strategy that really started to rule over a lot of things. The only thing that comes to mind is if that starts to rule what comes ahead, it may be assassins become extremely potent. That's, I think, the one thing we're setting up for, unfortunately, is an assassin meta coming back. It would be refreshing, but it's something to be wary of. Saja, absolutely underrepresented in this tournament. I honestly think no Saja was insane. I think not seeing Saja is crazy. Fastest hero with crowd control. Why is she not being used up more on teams?
Because the winning team is like the winning formula is what Mr.
Yeah, but I mean, even Mr. Wheels, I think he could have maybe dropped out the ticks for a Saja, and I think his team would have been just as good, if not better. But I mean, it's still Tix is insane. Tix is just slow. It'll be interesting to see what rises up if we make some changes. I think we'll run a vote on Waldeck. I think it's either don't do anything to Waldeck for one tournament, see how he does, and if he's too busted, ban him. If we need a Waldeck's Tix clause, I'm happy for that. That might limit team building. The only issue is if we have too many clauses, it just forces people to run this plus this plus this. It's like run Waldeck or Tix, run Fiona or Andrea, run Azrael carry, or it suddenly just defines 3 of your hero picks, which is a bit weird, but I think it still results in a variety of different teams.
Yeah, well, there's still plenty of options. Like, I mean, we saw new combinations this tournament. Gustin, Eloise, the Delacium teams. Like, we've never seen a Delacium team make it this far.
Yeah.
Ada was more prevalent. So the variety is there. It's just a case of the variety currently is all aimed at beating this one hero. That if you don't have, you're at an immediate disadvantage.
Yeah. So we'll have a discussion as a community, but expect Vulcan banned, expect Fiona back, and expect Sherlock to be limited with Carrie and with Azrael. We'll see you next time, folks. This was a really wicked tournament. Congratulations again to Mr. Wheels winning 3 in a row. And yeah, commiserations, Rubido. Once again making it through the finals. Once again beaten by our reigning champion, who defends his title once again. Smeeks, any parting words for our friends here?
Always a pleasure to join up for an ihxc. I hope to be back again next time. I hope to see Mr. Wheels dethroned next time. No offense to you, Mr. Wheels, but we need a change in Victor. And
absolutely.
Let's hope that with no Vulcan, a team comes along that can do just that.
Yeah, and I think it's easier than ever. If you're a viewer watching this for the first time, you have no idea what this is, but you want to take part, join our Discord. And yeah, it's easier than ever to build an Idle Heroes 10-star Cup team. It takes you 3 months to put something together. You just need 6 10 stars, really easy. And the one big issue we had for newer players was dust. That shouldn't be an issue now with the Glorious Treasury events, with Card Clash. You can just literally just get so much dust from that event. So it has made it easier than ever to both get artifacts and to get dust. And yeah, would love to see people in these tournaments and excited to see what happens next time. Folks, it's been a pleasure. Happy idling. Azrael will get it active here, actually.
Oh.
Getting a double kill, which means Azrael will come back. It really is, but that Vulcan is going to get in the air, I think.
No, if he can live.
Will Carrie steal his energy?
Damage.
Oh, this look at that energy bar!
What is that? Oh, he's back up!
No!
Oh, Azrael!
No! But he takes him down! Azrael, you shot! You shot! Wow! No! the health swap, the active from carry. No, but it doesn't matter. Unless Azrael does some insane shenanigans right now.
He might.
He does have an active.
Does have an
Andrea's
active.
dubbed. Oh, it's all on this Azrael now. Oh, but he's going to be blasted by carry.
That's brutal. It's over. Here we go. The active incoming. Unless he pops back up right now. Andrea,
Then again.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
No
chance.
It's too strong.
The damage over time from Waldeck's happening. Azrael does return huge damage. And now Gurk's dead, so we do get the healing.
Hold on. Oh, Betty's dead. They're all dropping. What the fuck is going on?
Oh no! Scribe, does he definitely not have a treasure train? Like, what is this? The thing is, he's not lost any attack. By not running the armor pieces, he's just definitely lowest HP.
Sherlock is dead.
Yeah, he's following everything else.
Oh my
The
god!
team's as bad as it looked.
Vulcan's in the air. It's
No! Vulcan! Oh my word! Azrael! So Sherlock health swap, and then Azrael finished off the Vulcan. No!
Can health swap Vulcan's attack? Waldeck's still up.
Oh, so Waldeck will get an active. That's terrifying. Waldeck does
Here
so
we
much
go.
damage. Okay,
Oh,
yep. That's so much
26.
damage over time.
Oh, but Russell's still up.
Yep. That
Min's
ticks mark is
still
on
up, though.
Forcus. We need Forcus to die here. If Forcus falls, that's going to be huge for Dragon.
It's so close. Oh my god!
Wow!
Shit! Man with the 0 HP clutch.
The backline Betty getting taunted is great for Messer, actually.
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
Oh, Russell's up.
Russell did get up, so
Oh, Vulcan dead.
Forcus is a brilliant counter to Andrea, because every single buff Andrea gives just triggers Forcus's mark, which is what we just saw there, which was nuts. Although,
It's
look,
not Vince.
Russell is... Oh! Wait, did Forcus one-shot Vulcan?
Yeah.
Oh
Go
my...
on, Gary.
Go!
Come on.
Is it-
Ignis, die.
Yes!
Ignis. Come on. Come on.
Russell...
Come on.
Russell is so low HP! Yes!
Yes. What?
Mezza, you did it! The energy steal on the Ignis, it's unfortunate. Ah, and then the Twine's out. Betty's got you. Russell's in the air. Vulcan hits. Energy stolen from the carry mark as well. That Vulcan. Is that 3 crowd control effects? Betty is a menace this tournament. Then again, it's not all lost for Flamin. He does have Vulcan here. Potentially... Oh,
Antoine, Betty, come on. Give him a break.
she is crazy, man. In more ways than one.
Is Carrie gonna steal his energy? No, he's up.
Oh! Bro! This is insane! Then again, the Amon-Ra bubbles can tank this. We've seen it happen in previous tournaments.
Is it enough?
There's so much damage
Here-
reduction.
Here it comes.
Oh, mate.
Easy. What?
Wait. That was a bit of a mix-up. It was tanked, and then it wasn't. Wait, unless... Hang on.
Oh,
Is he control immune? Wait, no.
He is.
Yes!
He's gotta be.
That's...
But he
Oh
didn't
my
kill.
word!
He didn't kill. What?